Oh, we're starting. Oh no.
We're starting. We're already starting. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Shunting Yard. Dan looks like he's smelt something dirty, or he's eating something dirty.
Have we started?
Yeah, we
Sorry.
have literally
We did.
just started.
Just like the BBC newsreader. That'll be next week.
This is exactly how we want to start. So I'm here, joined by Hilton and Dan tonight. Rob will be joining us in a few minutes. He might just pop up randomly, so don't be scared. He'll be around. Who have we got in the chat today?
Rob. It's just Rob.
It's just
Don't be
Rob,
scared.
don't worry. Phil's here as usual. Hello, Phil. Charlie from Hooterton. 71D. I need to start remembering people's names. I need a list like here. Mark, Jakub, Oliver, welcome.
Oh, Max is here.
Max
Hi,
is
Max!
Jesus. What the hell?
here. Mum, I'm on TV.
Sorry, just all of my enthusiasm went to one follower.
I was going to say, that's it. That's it now. He's done.
Yeah.
I think actually Dan only does the stream for Max. He's got like this
Yeah.
weird thing with him, so he just does it for Max.
Yeah, exactly that. That's the one.
Aw, lovely.
It's cute.
Evening, Derek.
Hello, Derek.
So it's been a while, guys. It genuinely, like, you weren't around last week. Where were you?
Who?
You two.
Oh, both of us.
Yeah, you
You
just
kicked us off.
absconded last week. I did
No,
not kick you
you
off.
kicked us off. You kicked both of us off. You were like, we've got Laurie coming in. He's a very important guest. We don't want you two idiots spoiling all the fun. So you kicked us off. Right, Dan?
No,
We felt
Hilton,
very,
you-
very touched.
I don't know what to say to be diplomatic here. It's kind of tricky because I was sat in this very same spot for some of the stream last week. And like the Bill McAlpine story was interesting, but they would needed more model trains. There was a lot of real trains. And it's like...
But that's what he
more
does.
models.
But that's
I
what he
know.
does.
But
I tried.
The only videos I've watched of his are the ones where he does with his Scouse Lionel and the miniatures and so on. I don't really watch the others, so I don't really know much else. But
Don't watch the 5600 video then. He says BR Line Black is the best Great Western livery.
It is. He's not wrong about that.
It's really
No,
not.
no.
It's really not. Anyway,
Dan's always got a
enough of
model
that.
train like nearby.
Yes.
Just-
Yes. Morning, Matt. Thank you very much for joining us. What time is it for you? Very, very intrigued. Hooterton special wave to you too, Charlie. Hello. As you can see, I'm wearing a party hat.
So you're having
Happy
a party.
birthday
I'm
to
having my own booze.
you.
How old are you again? Or can we
Uh,
not count that high?
37.
I have celebrated.
I tell you what, don't say anything. Let's have some fun with this. You reveal
Okay.
it after the watershed how old you are. Guesses in the description, guys. In the comments. Comment how
Okay.
old you think James is. And don't be polite.
No, don't be polite. Give it an honest guess, and I will reveal.
An honest
after the
guess
watershed.
and add 5.
Hello, Zach.
5:03 a.m. Matt, you are
It's a unicorn
crazy.
I could imagine James being a unicorn.
Wait, bring that picture of Matt up again.
But
He looks like he's just working. We never went to sleep. He looks Australian right now. He looks sweaty and hot and tired.
So
can't
yes,
they go
this
to
is
the
a little
winter like
party.
you though.
Yes.
I was gonna say, isn't it winter in Australia at the moment?
I honestly still think it's still probably way hotter than us.
Can't be more
Jakub?
wrong than Hilton thinking I'm 19. Wow.
you look 19, Max.
Does
It's a
Hilton.
that's a compliment, if anything. That's a
It's
that's a
because
compliment.
Hilton's
if anything.
43, that's why.
Sleep is a myth, and that's an old poem from a Korean place. It was hot.
What, in
Fair
a
enough.
restaurant? It's not really, you know, like, when they have a themed restaurant like Korean, you don't need to turn the temperature up in the restaurant to make it feel like you're actually there. You could just be the same ambient temperature as other restaurants. Or did he mean he actually was in Korea?
No, I think he was in a Korean restaurant, but it was hot in the restaurant, and he probably ate hot food. It looks like he had just eaten hot food.
Yeah, probably.
This is tangented so far already. It's brilliant.
Yeah, James, lead us. Come on.
I'm trying. What have you guys been up to this week, other than being busy? It sounds like. Did you do any modelling?
Hilton did an entire video about the modelling he did this week. It's fantastic. I watched it earlier today.
I watched it twice.
Yeah. Before he has a chance to spoil it all, we thought we'd plug it.
I explained this to Dan yesterday. So
also, if you haven't watched it yet, make sure when you get to the end, watch through all the blankness for the Easter egg. It's more impactful if you don't skip it. Just watch all the way through, and the Easter egg will just reveal itself.
Yeah, and then jump in the Discord and tell us what that Easter egg was. Because
the Easter egg's brilliant. It's just totally on point. I think you have to do that on every video now, Hilt.
Yeah, you've got no choice. You've got no choice. It's going to be part of the bingo card for each week now. Did you see Hilston's Easter egg?
Did you catch the Easter egg?
Easter eggs are the best. Or Westy egg. Actually, that's a bit weird, a Westy leg and egg. But,
oh my gosh!
Imagine it.
Let's not
perpetuate
that.
Could you imagine Westy's hatching from eggs, just like Luke?
Hello, Peachy.
Welcome, Peachy.
And Tony's here too.
Tony, welcome.
And Ormsthorpe and Brackenberry.
How much have you had to drink already, Hilton? Come on.
I'm sober as a priest.
Sober as a priest. You know they used to make their own booze, right?
I'm stone cold right now, baby. But let's go.
Not yet. We're gonna get there.
So what modelling have you done this week, James?
I did nothing. I've had no time to do anything. No. Rob!
Just in time. Rob, what modelling have you done this week?
Yeah.
What modelling have you done this week?
What have I done this week?
Robert, what modelling have you done?
Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, that's a shame. Did you have a good birthday at least?
Not really, but I won't be talking about that on air.
Well, we're already on your Facebook, so I knew.
We're already guessing my age as of Monday. By the way, if you don't know, Rob and I share the same birthday. Not exactly the same because he's older.
It's all a bit weird.
It's all a bit weird. So, not just guessing my age, but also guess Rob's age, and we will reveal all at the watershed. Okay? So, you've done rather than nothing, except for have you turned your ex around?
I did, but then it kept uncoupling, so I've turned it back again.
You've managed to turn your ex
again.
It's already going south.
I've missed this. I've really missed this. This is great. Yes, so we're going to see his ex's rear end all night.
You're not, because it doesn't like going the other way, it turns out.
Oh. Well, your ex is backing up to you, so, you better do something with it.
Here it is. Here it comes.
Oh.
Tom,
what did I...
It doesn't matter. Thank you very much. It was very heartfelt.
Don't worry,
even
Tom.
If it was the day after. Most of my family waited. So
I didn't wish James a happy birthday because he didn't put it on his Facebook, but I wished Rob a happy birthday because he did. So don't feel bad if you have a
Facebook. No excuse. Hilton said it in the group chat.
Hilton says lots of stuff. He says lots of
Hilton says lots of stuff.
And sometimes he talks about your birthday.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh. I'm still quite offended by that a little bit.
Oh my god, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, okay. Looking forward to this.
James, I see that the only modelling you did this week was cover up your layout in an English flag.
I have.
That was productive.
Being very, very patriotic.
Very, very patriotic.
Did you buy some track though?
Don't be silly.
Maybe. All will be revealed soon. Hey, Matt, thank you very much for joining us.
What a daft thing to say.
Dan, what modelling have you done this week?
Octo break.
Yeah, it was actually nicely done, dude.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It's focusing on your face, not the octo break.
And I painted an Oxford break van because they don't paint them the right colour, so
Nice,
I
dude.
did it. Yeah,
Very nice.
that too. Yep. And also,
Lovely.
and this is probably a spoiler for the news, but I had to do some modelling because I bought a wagon made by some person who's not a manufacturer, but it comes
We're gonna get
in
to
kind
that.
of kit-like form. Yeah, you have
We're gonna
to
get to
add
that.
bits to it. Before you
You
get
have
to
to add bits to it.
You do. They come in a little
Comes in
bag.
kit form.
You have to, a ready-to-run
Okay.
kit.
Okay. Well,
Unravel that one.
if you know what that is, wait until the news and then tell everybody else. Anyway, what are we guys drinking? Hilton.
I am having some Auchentoshen this evening.
Auchentoshen.
Auchentoshen.
Okay. Okay, Dan.
Space side goodness. Pepsi.
Water.
Water.
Water. I
Water.
just thought I'd sound like everyone else around here. Water.
Water.
Yeah.
Water. Okay.
Sound geezer water.
Rob.
I'm drinking the old birthday special that people tend to get as whiskey drinkers in the UK.
Hey,
Bit of
Not bad.
JD. No, nothing wrong
Not
with a bit of JD.
I'll hold my comments. I hope you enjoy it, brother.
I definitely will.
Any free whiskey is all right, even if it's with an E.
And what
How
are you
about
drinking,
James?
James?
I have
Bless
beer.
those
It's,
Americans, right?
A Czech brewery.
Gambrinus.
Gambrinus. Yes, it's
It sounds
an
like a
alright-
disease.
Pilsen. It's an all right Pilsen.
Is it a bit like Doof from Sweden?
Doof. I wouldn't know. I've never had doof. I don't know what I'd compare it to in the UK. Honestly, I don't know what I'd compare any of the drinks round here to in the UK. So don't ask. But that's this week's tipple because I've got 2 cans left and it needs to be drunk. So,
Gotta be drunk.
what about you guys? What are you all drinking? JD is swamp water and meths.
I mean, fair enough.
Rough.
I mean, it's hydrating. You can do transfers
it's-
with it.
Jakub, are you from Czech Republic?
Oh my gosh, James just found a friend.
I've got a friend. Tom, I will get to that in a few moments' time when we move on to the news. It's the one thing I forgot to add to the news. So, yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Well, the
anyway.
Talaclin.
Yeah, the Talaclin.
Oh, that ties in with something else in the news. We'll mention it.
That's trains with faces.
That's
All
what I
right.
mean.
yeah.
We'll mention that later. Don't worry.
Yeah, because we
Blue
have a
bastard.
very important announcement for one of our friends who has been on here before.
Yes, we do. Right, swiftly moving on then. I think we can get on with the main part of what everybody is waiting for.
The Port of
The
Parchment.
news.
Oh, the news!
The news. Yeah, there's been a few bits of news. We had one or two things drop late yesterday and today. So we're going to start off with the earliest bit of this week. It was Dapple Day or week in
You
Wales of
left out the
Sheffield.
most important thing.
No, I didn't.
You did. I don't see a 517 there.
There is more than one slide, Daniel.
Oh,
Cool your jets, Christ's sake.
but
So
I want a
hot-headed, Daniel.
517.
If you have to know, I gave it a slide all of its own.
Tone.
Yeah.
Can I get there? Can I get there?
Can we go back, please?
You've broken the whole cycle now.
No,
So-
come on.
Thank you.
So, Dapple at Rails of Sheffield store, they provided some decorated samples of the O gauge Class 66, including a very impressive sound profile. If you haven't listened to it, go and watch the video on Rails of Sheffield, and don't skip the sound thing, which they tell you to in the video, which I don't know why.
That's really useful. Skip it. Everybody knows what one sounds like.
That's true. But
It
I've
sounds
one.
like. I was gonna say it sounds like a Bachman and a Kira scale one.
I believe they also had the container wagons as well, didn't they? Some samples of those with the Class 66 because they're being brought out alongside it.
When you open when you get the container wagon, so the doors open and have lots of little Dapple models on the way from the factory in China inside it, or
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
it would.
Z gauge, just like little tiny Class 66s.
Guys,
Or alternatively, 2 Akira scale boxes.
Gentlemen,
guys.
Yeah.
Why does nobody else make a 4700?
What do you mean?
A night owl.
Yeah.
Because they thought they'd leave Haljan to do it.
I'm sort of hoping. No, it's funny you say that. I'm sort of hoping now the Dapple have done the 2800 tooling. I'm hoping they'll do the upgrade and do the night owl. And
I personally think you'll probably be waiting in it until at least the actual real one is finished.
That's fine.
But then it's not an actual real one. It'll just be like whoever's got the tooling for each of the 4 locomotives they've used to bash it together.
Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Evening, Bill.
So there's they also revealed the first EP of the 2800 class, which looks absolutely gorgeous.
It's a shame they haven't got the nice one though. I mean, that's the variant that everybody's done before, but Dapple are doing a stepped front, which no one's ever done before.
Well, this is the only one that they had on display. This is the only photo I had. So maybe when they get round to showing the rest of them, we'll bring them up here so everybody can bask in their ultimate glory. Then there's the one. I want to say 153s. I can't remember what these are.
That's not a 153.
I don't know.
153s are only single car units.
I don't know, guys. You tell me. But there's some decorated.
You put the news together. Tell us.
BMUs. 151s. I don't know.
Oh, it's just going backwards now.
So there's some more decorated samples of those.
I thought
they're just units.
I have no idea.
To be fair, he was going in the right direction.
142s. I was close. Only 10 off. About the same as people's guesses of my age.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, it's not a 142, it's actually a 724.
Oh, yes. Railway Modeller's in the house.
This is the fair point.
Well, we'll end up in the news pages of Railway Modeller if we're not careful.
That's fine. Any publicity is good publicity.
In fact, that's what's happening. Rails puts their stuff up on Facebook. You hoover it all up for here. And now, Railway Modeller, in the form of STJR7F88, he's watching our stream to get some news to write about in his magazine. That's what's happening. It's called Chinese Whispers.
Last on this page is the decorated samples of the auto coaches, which I thought would have come a lot earlier than this, considering that they were slated for release at the end of Q2 this year. No update on when to expect those.
Dapple go by their own time scales. They don't care about anybody else's. Come on.
Talking of timescales, Dan, here you are, my friend.
Excellent.
Look at these gorgeous models.
Hideous locomotives.
No, I've got 202 on order, and I'm so happy I do.
Hey, look, a friend for you. Dapple are making you a friend.
Well, we've got a little bit more insight into Dan's personal life now. I guess.
Into his psyche, into his absolute psyche.
Being around Ivor the engine at work continuously has melted my brain.
So, in case you were under a rock, this is the news that they had a gaggle of 517s and their decorated samples, and they look fantastic. They're expected late Q4. And they also said that the 14 48 and 5800s will be coming at the end, 3 to 4 months later, so at the end of Q1. I expect a month or so in addition, but my wallet is very happy that they are not dropping at the same time.
That's probably why they've done it, mate. To be fair, they've staggered it so people can actually afford it.
Literally because of me, which is perfectly fine.
They watch the stream. They know what's on your wish list.
They better do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to receiving my 202. Dan, which one do you have on order?
One of them. I pre-ordered this in the Crimson Auto. I wanted the Crimson Auto Coach, but I needed something to run with it, so I just pre-ordered one of them. I forget which one. It'll be a lovely surprise when it comes from Derails. No affiliate link. We're not sponsored by Derails, but it'll be a nice surprise when it comes from them.
And it'll be a nice surprise when we're sponsored by them.
Whee!
Yes.
I love that. So that's Dapo.
Yes.
Or Dapo. Next, Akira Scale announced a new batch of Mark IIB and C coaches due in Q3 2026. There are 5 different liveries that they've come up with, and you're looking at $79.95 at the retailers. So this was taken off Rails of Sheffield's listing. So $79.95 for that. I think the Network Southeast ones look quite nice, but again, it's way out of my era and I don't care. Hilton, any thoughts on this?
Not really, honestly. Thanks. I've not yet picked up an Akira Scale coach set. I don't think I'm as picky about coaches as I am with logos, so I feel like I'm cool. Like, I mean, if I had the cash, but you'll see.
There's no Scott Rail ones there, is there?
Well, that's the other thing. It's South Wales, you know.
Nah.
The worst part of Wales. I don't know. I'm just joking. I have no idea what part of Wales is nice or not.
South Wales is awful. They only have one heritage railway.
Oh no. So, Dan,
Does that make the news?
Care to explain this? No, we're not talking about that railway. We're not talking about that railway.
The general manager replied to my TripAdvisor review of the last time I went. He was really pleased that I'd said nice things. Anyway, we're moving on.
1 second. 1 second. I have 10 Akira Mark 10s and they're lovely except the bogey defect, which Akira Scale told me, same difference, told me to shove a washer in, of course. Hey, Harry.
Just what you want to do on a brand new bit of rolling stock.
Right.
Hello,
this might
Harry.
lead on to the next segment. Dan, what happened to yesterday?
Me?
I don't know. You mentioned putting it in the news today, so you mentioned you said put it in the news, so you have to talk about it, mate.
You asked what the news was. From what I understand from seeing this one social post, is that Footplate of Kidderminster are no longer stocking Akira Scale, so you can't order your Mark II coaches from there.
Yeah.
Other than what the post says, I wouldn't want to speculate why, but it's interesting. Apparently, they have a sale on now of Akira Scale items. They're able to knock a little bit off the RRP.
I think they're all gone, to be fair.
I think it's all gone. They put a post up earlier, sort of satirical, with someone packing this, saying that they were going to be doing it all day. So I have a funny feeling they completely sold out of all their Akira Scale stuff very quickly.
Interesting.
Anyway, so yeah, we thought we'd let you know. If you hadn't read it already, this has happened. You can't order Akira Scale stuff from Footplate anymore. Moving swiftly on.
Weird.
Hilton.
Yes, the Glens! Scotland!
I was going to put on that stupid infographic of for Scotland with a, but I thought against it. I didn't want to
have a moment where you kind of skipped a beat in your heart because you look at the thing and you look across at the chat and there's a comment that's going up there. It says they are all sold out, I believe. And it's like, what? They already announced it the other day. How can they have sold out of Glens already?
I'd be very happy if they did, because that means more Scottish models on the way, right?
Yeah, I definitely think we're in the age of Scottish models now. I think you're going to have a good few years now, for sure.
Suddenly Scotland appears.
The big question is, Hilt, plough or not plough?
I think
Plough?
I like good plow. But
it's not the watershed yet, guys. Come
I
on.
dare you to say that in one of your Pete and Diesels when you're there with Annie.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
You know what, Rob? To be fair, I'll probably like fit
You've
some
got to
with
wonder
and
why.
some without. Yeah.
But it does look really cool with the plows, to be fair.
Well, Callum just said you
It
just
does.
need a Cali take. You've got to wonder why Backman's
Yep.
Collectors Club event is at Bowness. That's all I can say.
Speculation.
They're obviously going
I've
to go
ordered-
and make the Turkish 8F. That's why they're there, right?
So
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Oliver, it's funny you say that because I think that's what 95%. I think not 95%, but a good percentage of them might be converted for sure.
What?
Oh, that
the
breaks my
actual-
heart.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
breaks
think
my
people.
heart.
Yeah,
it was bad
and it
enough
breaks.
when Mountaineer models encourage people to cut up Percy's.
Yeah, but it breaks my heart too because I think it's a waste of a perfectly beautiful specimen.
Waste of a
Anyway,
good Glen.
Hilton, talk to us about this and why you love it, and why your
So
wallet is crying.
I literally made like nearly a year ago. I made a video about like models we need, and the Glen was one of them. And I am so happy that I have pre-ordered not one, not two, not three, not four, but
Annie's
5 Glens.
Annie's watching.
She knows.
So yes, Hilton has blown his wallet out of its own backside and ordered.
I'd say that
I'm-
wasn't a wise move.
I'm assuming that's 3 individuals and
don't
then
care.
the twin pack.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So
Which
it's Glenn Douglas.
honestly, go on.
Yeah. No,
Carry on.
Okay.
I was gonna say if I was gonna pick one, it would have been the double pack anyway. Like that just seems like a no-brainer. They just look
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I went with the double pack. Johnny was actually like, him and I were chatting on the side while it was all happening. Okay, Glenn Douglas, the double pack, Glenn Orkey, and what was the other one? Glenn Nevis is the other one I went for. So a nice variety of liveries and times. So I'm tempted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually tempted to go for them all at some point. But I think we'll just.
Most important thing, though, have you ordered a set of Evolution coaches?
I was literally about to ask.
Yes.
I was literally
Yes.
about to ask.
Yes, Daniel. I
Good
have.
man.
Don't worry. I gave your company money this week.
I've just remembered. I've completely forgotten something for Dapple. So I'm
Oh
gonna
no, we
quickly
did that.
tangent.
We did
No,
that a
I-
few
I-
minutes ago.
Yes,
It's
but
not
I completely.
It's
It
only
is
Dapple. It's not a Glen.
important. It's important.
We'll have
It's
a vote.
I'm moving on now. Before I reveal the next thing, so you'll remember a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, Dapple announced that they were doing some LMS coaches. They were doing some LMS coaches that were going to be 100% manufactured in Wales. And they showed some samples, and they had the old decouplings, they had plastic axles, and the tooling just didn't look great. Well, at the Dapple takeover in Rails of Sheffield, they have NEM pockets, so they've listened and changed the tooling, so they now have NEM pockets. They've added underside details and metal axles, which might not be a good thing coming from Dapple, but we'll see. But it seems like they've listened to some feedback and they've made some changes, so I think that's good to see. So if you want to pick up some LMS Suburbans, I think they are, then maybe have a think about it. But I think it's nice
Only
that they
metal
seem to have-
axles.
Well, no, but I think it's nice that they've listened to feedback and made some changes, because it was a really old tooling. You know, didn't seem like they'd changed anything. They had the old D-Link couplings for one thing, not NEM pockets, so you couldn't do any close coupling without, you know, making changes yourself. Whereas now they've gone back and changed it. So I think it's good. What are you two doing in the chat?
Do we have a photo of this?
No, because I've just remembered it.
Oh,
I'm doing so
okay,
bad this week.
It's like the blank slide. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
blank
was like
slide.
waiting
No,
for
it's
the
not.
thing, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yes!
Oh, here we
One
go.
of us! Yes!
This is
What the hell,
this is
James?
all Hilton. What do you mean?
I
what
don't
the
know
hell?
what these are. We want more Mexican beans.
Photo. It's copied
Annie's
the
currently
wrong
watching
photo.
this. Annie's currently watching this and seeing all of the wedding fund just going off
disappear.
into.
No. It's not a wedding fund. If you haven't listened to the model rail replacement podcast with Hilton in it yet, go do that after
Absolutely.
the stream. Not now. After the stream.
One more bus.
And there is a wedding list which contains every model on pre-order that Hilton currently has.
No, it doesn't.
So-
Not that full list, but I'll post it.
It's just a Hilton's Rails wish list, isn't it?
I can change or get rid of the music. Is it too loud?
Oh, I thought you said Muzak, as in like having a go at Elton's
Muzak.
Muzak rock.
No, Dak.
What the hell?
I'll just get rid of it. It's a bit easier. Hilton, you play around in the background. Anyway,
Okay.
so Hellion put out some decorated samples of their Class 104s, the 2 and 3 car diesel multiple units. Turn that down, that's a bit loud.
I'm trying.
And there were 4 liveries, and I seem to have mixed out the most important one for Hilton, apparently.
I know what you did.
The
You put
only
it on the
livery.
next slide.
No, I haven't put it on the next slide. This is a genuine mistake by me.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
James?
Yes, Would you like me to come out, put the photo in there, and then come back?
Yes,
Hold
James,
on,
you
I'll
are
just-
a moron.
Hold on.
These are all fictional liveries. The Mexican Bean was the only livery it carried.
Hang on.
When it worked not on the West Highland line, but on the Oban line.
It's fine, Dan.
It's not
No.
fine.
The Oban line is not canon because it's Cali.
Anyway, talk about something else for a second while I fix my boo-boo. Since you're
This is
forcing me to
live,
do
everybody.
something. Yes, this is live.
Guys, you're aware that we're doing this live, right?
We need to show the
Oh.
Mexican Bean.
I've got my X
We're
running.
waiting.
If that's good. If anybody wants to know about that.
Yeah, tell
Stop
us about-
chasing her with an axe.
Oh, there we
you
go.
There we
Why
are.
did you make it so tiny? Ah, James.
I kept it in styling with what I have done previously.
We already saw them. Just make it big.
Just big.
Is that what
Moving
you're
swiftly
expecting?
on.
Just make it big.
Anyway, so there is a Scottish Highlands and Islands Mexican bean livery. Hilton, do you have one of these in order?
I do. It's my very next purchase. I can't wait. I'm stoked.
Can't wait. Good for you, mate.
And
Good for you.
after having 5 Glens, he's having 6 of those. Ooh.
Dan, what's this?
It's something for Scottish modelers.
Wait, hang on.
I'm not not
So-
gonna lie. I'm not as like.
While I'm pouring
About this.
a beer. So, for those of you that weren't aware, a well-known YouTuber
Dan.
produced.
He's not a YouTuber. He's now a manufacturer.
Sorry,
because
he's now. They're now
He's now a
manufacturer.
manufacturer. And
Anyway,
apparently, as a manufacturer, it's okay for him to review things by other manufacturers. So other manufacturers, it's fair game to review his product.
getting to the point. This YouTuber has recently released another set of wagons that were on Etsy for all of 2 hours, it seemed, and sold out. So you can't get them. But
I'm gutted.
you'll have to wait and see what our opinions are like. And that's
You sounded
where I'm
proper
gonna leave
gutted
that.
then, Hilt.
I think that's a new channel name, isn't it? Proper gutted.
Proper gutted. It's
Is that what you're
it's
gonna
just a
call it
roof
when you-
cleaning, just a roof cleaning business. Proper gutted.
That's what he calls it when he switches to TT and nothing turns up. It's just like, oh, we'll have 37s and nothing else. Oh, 3 liveries. Okay, but what about more? Give us more.
Yes.
Did you say more or Maud?
day. Every
Yeah,
day,
Maud.
PvP.
I suppose if Hornby ever did
Anyway.
do that in TT, I'd make one as a paperweight. Buy one as a paperweight because that's all it's useful for.
So you wouldn't use
Wow,
TT.
Dan,
So hang on.
why
Whoa,
are
whoa,
you
whoa,
trying
whoa.
to upset the TT fans? What
Wait,
the hell,
wait.
dude?
We need
Oh,
to.
yeah.
We need to dissect
There are-
this. We need. You would buy a TT locomotive without building a layout for it.
If they made Maud, I would buy Maud in TT, but it's only useful as a paperweight. I've played with the Hornby TT
Oh.
stuff. It's awful. The couplings are infuriating. It doesn't really work properly. So, yeah.
You're insulting someone you shouldn't be insulting.
What? The people who think that Simon Kohler is Mr. Hornby. Mr. Hornby was Frank, and he died several years ago.
Several.
Yeah.
No, it was not a can of Iron Brew. It was a can of Gambrinus.
Anyway,
moving swiftly on to TT. So next week is the summer announcement of Hornby's TT120 range. I'm hoping it's a range. And we thought we'd use this time to speculate what would not be in it. Because we all know what's not going to be in it.
Anything Great Western.
There's not going to be a pannier in it, surely.
Yeah.
They're not going to have listened to the community and added a pannier, right?
Do you know what? I would
This is
actually be
peak-
quite proud of them if they put a Ginty in there.
Really?
there's already
Oh,
a Ginty in there.
There's already a Ginty.
Yeah.
Is there? It's a
Yes,
terrier,
Brian
isn't
did
it?
So yeah,
Oh,
we've got Charlie another A4, Callum saying a pannier, Max is anything worth buying. Everything interesting won't be in it. Completely agree. No, I'm
That's
hoping we
fair.
get a repeat. I'm hoping we get a repeat of the spring announcement.
Oh, a
The-
surprise, and it's actually a decent one. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I was going to say, what it will be is probably all the same models again, but with smoke.
Well, we know
To be
one of
fair,
them is
can
coming.
you imagine
We
how
know
cool
one
that
of
would
them
be
is
in
coming.
TT?
That would
That
be
would be
freaking
cool.
awesome.
Oh, I just
Tiny
comes
little
with a
trains.
warranty
Would be
form.
awesome.
It's a
Just,
wagon.
just
So,
watch
Matt,
it be a
I'm gonna-
pacer.
So Matt, I'm going to say now, if it's a single,
Rob.
if it is a single announcement, and they've mentioned it 2 weeks beforehand, and it happens to be a single tooling, I am going to rip them a new one.
Can I tell you
Well,
something? Can I tell
guys,
you guys something? Okay,
Of
go.
Isn't this
course you
happening
can.
on the morning of a stream? Actually,
Yes, it is.
so you can
How convenient.
go away.
So let me tell you something. I've made a decision about TT. If Hornby, whoa, why did you make it big? What the hell?
Because you're being serious.
Speaking to
Okay.
camera hilt.
If Hornby do TT Southern, I will buy it. I want to build a Southern layout in TT. That's
How
my plan.
dare you?
What the actual? Oh, it's 22
Sorry,
minutes
everyone.
ago.
Heck,
You got
Heck.
Fudge.
What the
announcements will
actual
be three
flop?
parts of
Flip.
So, Phil, if they manage to
Southern.
do a 48 DS, I'm going to say this now. Wait, my turn. If they do a 48 DS in TT, I will build a TT layout.
Can you imagine how small that would be? It would be
That
awesome.
would be-
I love it.
that would be
That would be
brilliant.
so cool.
That would be
Yeah.
brilliant.
James, shouldn't you finish what you got first?
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe I
Maybe.
should be honest with you lot. I'm not going to build a TT120 layout because it won't go with stuff I'm already going to inherit. Because I'm set to inherit a huge empire of 3mm TT. As long as I don't fall out my father before he kicks the bucket eventually. So I know I will be stuck with that scale.
Oh.
I have to do something with it.
Hang on. Callum might know something we don't.
Oh,
It's a Rail 200 livery. If they actually announce that, I will wet myself laughing. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. Evening, Ori. So yeah, Peachy's saying, have we got to wait long? So we
Yeah, he'll probably cling on for like another 2 decades at least.
Oh, so TT will have
Alright.
been born and died by then. So anyway,
Yeah, the
let us know
120
your
will be
speculations.
historical, but I will be doing 3mm trying stuff.
Tune in to episode 1200 when Dan announces
Yeah.
his new TT
When Dan
range.
finally gets it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a lot of it.
Hope we're still
So,
around
yeah.
then, because that'd be interesting.
Anyway, that would be great. I'd be
So
was
we're all
gonna
going to be
say-
really old.
words. I'm
Really,
not going to
really
reveal
old.
yet. We've still got 20 minutes. Anyway, so speculate away. Put it in the comments. Jump over to the Discord. Let us know in the TT120 threads what you think the announcements are going to be, and maybe we'll have a watch party in the morning and we'll talk about it in the stream in the afternoon. We'll see how
Actually,
how
Dude,
that
I
you
goes.
know what?
work.
It's probably. I reckon I know what the announcement's going to be. It's going to be another book by Simon Kohler. The world didn't need one book, let alone two.
Damn, Dan.
Damn.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Oh,
This
yes.
is the most
Oh.
important announcement of this week.
It
Damn.
is. Oh, well, Bob Symes. This was genuinely the most exciting thing. And watching the video launch of it at the very end. Well, so
Perfect.
yeah. The best part about the video is like, yeah, I wanted to go and order one of these straight away, and I did. But the best part was at the end of the video, Tom says, "I'm going to the Audrey extravaganza at the weekend, and if you see me there, don't talk to me."
Don't talk to me.
And then it just cut to this field of like corn, just like deadpan silence, just like let that sink in. It was just a magical piece of editing. So yeah,
Yes.
guys, if you are going to Audrey at the weekend, don't talk to him because he hates
Tom has a way with words, doesn't he?
No, but
Certainly
you can
does.
go and get a signed photograph. It's not of him, but you can go and get a signed photograph.
Of our previous guest.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And make sure to
so
order
yeah.
a Bob. The world needs
So yeah,
more Bobs.
this is the announcement that Tom of Buggle Skelly Station, a good friend of the stream, has recently released a Bob Symes mini, available from 1 in 12 all the way down to N or Z scale. I can't remember. You're looking at a $5, depending from a $5 upwards. I think the maximum I saw when I was doing the options was 66, depending on if you want it the larger scale and painted. Of course, that depends on scale, pose, and painting. Have any of you ordered one already?
No, but I'm about to. And I'm going for the
I'm-
one on the left because I absolutely love that pose where he's kind of like
That's a
clasping his
great
hands
pose,
and,
isn't
like,
it? It's like
looks like he's
yeah, it's
interested.
like- yeah. So
I dig
that's
it.
the one that's the one I'm going to order. So yeah, there you are, and I think it's great. I think it's a long time overdue, and I think it's perfect considering the announcement a few weeks ago. Well, the BBC put the series up on YouTube, which if you haven't done already, that we've already shouted out, go and watch it.
I watched it. I watched a bit of it the other day, and I was like amazed at this guy making trees. And he was just like, he had this bucket of lard, and he was just like dunking them. And he was like, "Boom! There's a tree." And I was like, "What the hell is going?"
So
Chaos.
there is a sequel to that, Hill. So he did Model World in the 70s, and then in the 80s he did a program called A Line Side Look at Model Railways, and in the middle of it there's a woman making trees, and she does it in a completely different way. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but go watch it. I think you'll find it just as entertaining. But he has a lot more humorous quips that he was allowed to put in there, because there was a bit with like this layout with a Great Northern engine known as a Long Tom, and he goes, these engines were known as Long Toms because, well, they were rather long. And then there was another one where he went to this garden railway of Double O, and he goes, of course, the perennial question just had to come up. And it cuts to this guy talking to the owner, and he goes, "What happens when it rains?" And the guy goes, "It gets wet." Well, we carry on running the trains in the and it's full of little quips like that. It shows
It's
he had a really
great.
good sense of humor. Yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't done already, go and order them. It's a great thing. I think Tom's made a good decision with that one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Before we move on to the main segment, also one thing I wanted to announce is if you don't know already, the Audrey extravaganza is taking place this weekend at the Talak Lim. So if you haven't got tickets already, I'm assuming they're sold out. But this is the last
It's
one.
completely sold out.
I've been told, so there's going to be no more for the foreseeable future. They have no plans to bring it back. Honestly, I'm a little gutted. Not gonna lie. I think it would have been nice. I don't know. I think it might have been different if you'd gone. But hey, that's just, nostalgia kicking in. So yeah, if you don't know already, there's that. And if you want anything from Tom's website, this weekend only, he has a code. Go and check it out, but only on the Audrey stuff. So there's that. Ooh, the theme is railways are out of date and need to be turned into roads. Yes, it is. I saw that, and I saw they had the steamroller, and I was gutted because I really wanted to see it. So yeah, I'm hoping they bring it back eventually. I'm not sure as the reasons why they don't plan on doing it anymore. Maybe it's just cost.
I believe it's to do with resources. It takes a lot of effort to put it on.
Yeah.
Especially this year because they've got so many visiting bits of kit coming. They've got one of the locomotives from the Ravenglass and Eskdale going. They've got George. Okay. And it's going to be a very, very busy weekend. And I think they've used all their resources and they kind of need a couple of years to kind of just have a break.
This is also very true. All right. There's not really much being added to it. Anyway, so there's that. That's all the news. If there's anything else that I've forgotten, jump on the Discord.
It's only taken us 45 minutes to do the news.
No, it took us 20 minutes to do the news. We spent the first 20 minutes just talking utter tosh.
I've got one more bit of news. The Severn Valley Railway is one railway again.
Oh, that's true. Now it's got to have the flying teapot on it.
Yeah, they've already run a Class 20 over it. I'm going to class that as open now. It's better than the teapot, so.
Oh, there was a Class 20 that was first?
Class 20 was the first one to go across it because it was the works train.
That's fine. That's
works for me.
I'll take that. Works for me.
James, did you just lift up a knife or a machete?
No, it's my foam pad for my desk, my wrists.
I was like, oh, here we go again. Oh
my. No. I purposely moved the imitation firearm out of shot because it was hiding down there. And I saw it like 5 minutes before the stream went, I might want to move that.
Hilt's going to kick off.
Anyway, so that's it. We're finally done. And we're going to move on to the main discussion of the stream. Yes, get to the chopper, Callum. You might want to disappear now because we're about to sound old as frick. For today, it's the one where it all began. Today, we thought we would discuss and shed a bit of light on where our model railway journeys began. We've had a bit of a discussion with a few personalities in the hobby, gotten their points of view of where they started, and we thought it was about time for us to talk about us.
How selfish.
So, yeah, how selfish of us to use our platform to talk about us for an hour and a bit.
An episode.
There's the big blue bastard. Before watershed, and also it's a regular word in the dictionary. Look it up.
It's funny because I don't really need to talk about this because I've already talked about myself when I was a guest, remember?
Well, you're going to do it anyway, Dan.
I'll tell you what, Sean Bean says that word a lot.
Bastard.
Bastard.
So, while we're splurting our
the same
beginnings,
3 minutes you gave me, James.
We would love for you guys to let us know in the chat where you guys started, where you're headed, so on, and then also continue the discussion after the stream, as we always do. So, in no particular order, it's Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hang on, let me just clear me.
I'm
Right.
so glad he came back.
Well, before I go into this layout that's currently on the screen now, I'm just going to go over my background a little bit of where it all actually began, because this is as far back as it went. Like, is in terms of video, pictures, yeah. My influence started back when I was probably as soon as I could walk, really, as soon as I could climb a loft ladder, because my Gramps used to have a layout probably about half the size of this, but it had probably 3 times the amount of railway. you'd have 2 spots to sit at, and had a massive control panel, and behind it there was just a nest of wires. But I think it was from my own memory, it was about 10 tracks deep on every single side, and then he had 2 more going around the top, and every single one of the bottom railways had different like regions on it, and then the top railway had like overhead electrics going around it, and he had the old school class 91s and 90s that actually drew the power through the overhead electrics.
That's cool. That's very cool.
So he was a bloody wizard, though he did stick most of his track down using chewing gum that he had already chewed, which my dad was quite upset about when he had to come and rip the track up when they had to sell the house. He found it a bit disgusting. But it was one of those things that stick.
DNA up here.
But he's the primary reason when I actually come to make a permanent layout that's actually not going to be moving anywhere, that all of my points will be the tube and wire, mechanical operated, because every single one of his points was on a massive lever frame, and it was every single one of them was operated from that, and it was absolutely immense. And then from that, I got a Graham Farish starter set. My dad was determined to make me go smaller for some reason. So I had an N-gauge starter set. In my bedroom, I had a decent circuit. I had a LMS 4F, Pannier, and a Duchess. I remember those because they're amazing. After that, I moved into my own house. Still had N-gauge. Still don't have any pictures of this because this is the age where... this is kind of the age where I was kind of flicking between model railways and Warhammer. Warhammer took priority. I've got tons of pictures of that, but not of the model railway. And then I moved to Telford, met my wife, and this is where these videos come in, where I carried on the N-gauge tradition at my wife's grandma's house, where I had a coaling stage, which was freaking awesome. And cool. This is back brilliant. When I had quite all my locos weren't very well maintained because I had no idea how to do it. That's why they don't run very well, and they had to go at high speed or nothing. But
Hang on. Is that the one you sold me?
Yeah. Is that throwing you back a little bit, is it, Dan?
It doesn't look like that anymore.
But there you go. That was it in its original form.
Yeah. That became an M2 and I don't own it anymore. It's funny to see it had the waddle even then.
Yeah.
Just
that was modern Farish, that was back then.
Did you only know on and off?
Yeah,
did it just not run well in slow?
In fairness, great. Most of the engines I had back then, besides the 2MT that I had that comes up in a little bit, they all didn't tend to run very smoothly in slow, which is where I kind of get the experience from them not running particularly slow at low speed, particularly well at low speeds.
It didn't like that turnout.
No, there was all set tracked points as well, so it was with all the dead frogs,
Gently open the regulator to second valve.
It's like Didcot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's the 2MT.
We had some slow speed running there.
Yeah. This is before...
one of my worst locos. 2MTs. Ugh.
Yeah.
See, I've got a soft spot for the Mickey Mouses.
Why?
I just think they look they look really nice moguls. I just think they're just lovely looking locos.
Fair enough.
But then again, one of my earliest memories of actually going to a heritage railway is actually going to the Great Central and seeing a 2MT. So that's probably where that comes from.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
This is a glorious layout.
I feel sorry for you,
Rob.
This looks brilliant.
It's got a station, coaling stage, and you got 2 circuits. It did
overhead wires.
Kind of.
Rob, are those wires attached with bubble gum?
No, blue tack.
Loot.
Oh, okay. I thought you were taking after your granddad there.
No, I didn't take in his footsteps in gluing things down with used chewing gum. No, I didn't.
Or are you
That
saying
is some-
46521, Rob?
I couldn't tell you.
Rob, I have to say that is some aggressive point work. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
it's just-
This was my very brief double O gauge layout that very quickly turned. I built the inside loop as a 009, and then I thought, you know what? I quite like those dapole manners, and then it very quickly changed back to N gauge, and yeah, because
So
this was back when I.
It was the manners that got you back into N after a brief flirt with Double O.
Yeah, because this was after several visits with my wife to the Severn Valley Railway, and obviously they got Earlstoke Manor there, and just had an influence on me that I thought, oh, do you know what? I really fancy one of them, and I fancied actually pulling a decent length train as well. So because that was only a 6x6 shed, so it was I didn't have much space. It was just basically just one circuit.
It looks spacious though, Rob. I mean, you've
Yeah,
done
it looks
good.
great.
It's got a turntable as well, the 00 gauge.
Wait, you on about
Yeah, that's
this?
pretty cool.
Yes, that's an A4.
That's a Z scale A4.
That's Z scale.
Yeah, it's one of those static ones that they gave you with the magazines at the time.
And this is your old
right.
place.
That was that's my old house where I was in the shed, and as you go through the pictures, you'll see it developing and into what it was before I moved. But this was testing the original loop before I started any more work on it. That's a station area there. You'll see it developing as well. It's quite a decent N gauge layout, to be fair. It paled.
Love that bridge.
It paled in comparison to this, but that was supposed to be like a road bridge for the 00 gauge, but it was a bit overscale for this. Yeah,
the 009 point there.
Yeah,
the tank.
Okay, Rob, yeah, the tank. You've always had a bit of a penchant for mixing up your scales together, and I've always really liked it, like that you've had, even when you had your O gauge layout and you had like the N on the top. I mean, I know you still got the N on the top, but I like that you've always kind of dabbled in a whole bunch of different stuff. Is that a B1?
That is a B1.
Yes,
it is a B1.
It is.
We love a B1.
B1s are one of the B1 is probably my favourite of the LNER locomotives, just because it just looks utilitarian, doesn't it?
Is the B1 the football class?
No,
that's B17s.
B17s. Those are the ones I like.
No, B1s, K1s. They're like cut from the same cloth. Beautiful.
And then this is
nice.
the castle going. This station was a pain in the backside to get right.
It looks glorious, mate. Is that a Metcalf kit?
No, it was I cut it out of MDF.
I meant the signal box. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the buildings are mainly Metcalf kits. I got them in a. I went to the Festiniog Railway, and it just so happened we got there before the railway opened, but an hour. But we had time to go into this conveniently timed railway exhibition that was happening in the hall next to the Festiniog. So we went in there, and I spent a lot of money, and I came back with like a box of buildings. Oh, this one, that man on the far left, is the man who got me into it all. That is my Gramps. He is the sole reason, I don't know whether it's a curse or a pleasure, but
you've got a minute. You can swear now.
that guy I owe a lot to, and I don't want to go too far into it because it can make me emotional. So, and I don't think we really want people crying on the stream, do we?
We'll move on.
Rob,
yeah.
No, wait, go back. Just out of interest. Rob, is that your dad in the middle?
Yes.
Couldn't
Okay,
tell.
so I can see your daughter and her eyes in your dad's face. That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
like the immediate association I made. That's wild. Oh man, family resemblance. Crazy.
One thing to say about this is that every single one of the men in that picture had a model railway.
Oh, what a great bunch of lads.
Brilliant.
Both of my granddads had a model railway in their loft. My dad had a model railway on a board in our garage for ages that we never touched. So me and my brother ripped that all up and replaced it with N-gauge.
That's amazing.
Brilliant.
But he's gone full circle and he's got his own N-gauge layout now. So you'll probably see more of that when I go down and see him. But I have featured it on my channel sometimes.
Cool. Awesome.
Amazing.
Very nice.
We're getting to present day now. We're slowly getting there. This is when the layout's got a lot more populated. As you can see, there's a lot more buildings on it. You'll see definitely at the back. You'll see there's a proper town setting.
Yeah.
Bit of a back scene.
Oh, it's not the Mexican bean.
I'm not modelling Scotland. This was a heritage railway.
Somewhere that exists.
That was a very
cool
precarious incline as well. That was.
I can see that.
But it went into a little station at the top in the industrial estate.
Love it. Rob, I think the one thing I've noticed as a massive difference between this layout and your current one is that I substantially prefer the walls of this layout as opposed to the silver heat sink stuff that you've got on your current one.
Well, within the next year, that background right in that picture might become a thing again. So you never know. But with this layout, but we'll see. We will see what happens.
Awesome.
And there we go. Nice mixture of engines.
Lovely double header.
They were very well geared. They were very well geared together. That's in DC as well.
That's brilliant. Very good shot. I need to watch it.
And then the next one is the 28, I think. My favourite of all my N-gauge locomotives.
That looks like it's struggling there.
No. That's just a video.
They will pull
that thing does not struggle.
Okay, fair enough.
They will pull 100 wagons.
Well,
those N-gauge 2800s were absolutely. They could pull everything.
Specifically,
and they wouldn't even break a sweat.
Be able to do that. That's beautiful.
And then, these are the final shots before I took it up.
Oh man,
I believe
you didn't even get to finish it, Rob. What a shame.
No, because COVID hit, and I was like, and this is actually where Hatton's put on their first sales. Oh, FF for Hatton's, put on their first sales for O gauge, because this is actually when the 1400 from Dapol first got released in O gauge, and I was like,
oh boy, there it goes.
This is a slippery slope now. So I literally sold up everything, and we'll see where we ended up in a minute.
Damn, and you had a lot, Rob.
Yeah, I think it ended up me having 30 odd coaches. Must have had 20 odd locomotives and about 150 wagons. So it was a hell of a collection, and I'm a bit sad that it's gone now, because if I'd used that here, I think it'd have been really good, like having an engaging.
It would have been nuts. It would have been.
It would have been massive
up there. Oh my gosh.
Next slide, please. Yeah. So you can see the incline there. It was relatively sharp. The 1400 in N-gauge slipped probably just where that first block was, and it wouldn't go up any further. That was the DMU's line. That was.
That I could imagine you have to control it on this corner.
In fairness,
you go too far up that you might drop off the other side.
In fairness, the 108 was relatively well geared. It was a very good piece of kit. To be fair, it would crawl really nicely, and it would just pull its way all the way up that hill, no problem at all.
I want to say that, Rob, the floor of your model railway room
Oh,
looks exactly like mine. So
bear in this was my garden shed, so everything for the garden and everything for like DIY was in
Is that-
that shed underneath the layout. So you'll probably see somewhere
What is that up there?
that's on the
Is
shelf.
Warhammer.
that 56? No. The diagram. The
Oh,
diagram.
that's 5619. Yeah,
Oh, lovely. Okay. Sorry, it just caught my eye.
Easter egg.
Easter egg.
Like the end of Hilt's video.
Yes, which you should go and watch.
After the
Yeah, after the stream.
Yep, and that's the little car park area of the station as well. And you notice I modified a lorry to be a locomotive transport as well.
Yeah, it looks great.
That layout had everything. Genuinely, if that was DCC, it'd have been absolutely awesome.
Is
but,
this poster paint with chalk drawn lines?
No, it's poster paint with a white paint pen.
Did you make your trees by like holding up a
Dipping.
stick with some green sawdust?
I don't even think I made any trees. I always get to the point of trees and then just get tired of it. Oh, that's the top, so you can have a look at that.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Next slide.
That's really nice.
Next
I
slide.
love this scene. This scene is great.
Guys,
Oh, yeah,
hold on. It's Thunderblade 989.
Oh, hang on. He's been in a nasty car accident though.
Are you okay?
Oh, stuck behind. Sorry. Well, at least I hope everybody's okay.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
hope so. Wow.
Sorry, Thunderblade 989.
That's about half of my carriage collection right there. What it was.
Damn. Yeah, you had a lot, man.
Yeah.
Side note, Thunderblade. I hope you're okay, man. Sorry.
If I'd have known our American Dan when I was still collecting Engage, he would have wanted all of those Colic coaches because that was such a nice rake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
They're all individual as well. None of them are repeats. So I did really well to get them.
Lucky.
And then the next bit is what me and my friends used to call Shap.
This is a step above Carpet Boy.
because there wasn't much room to run.
It's better.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the driveway.
Rob, for one of your next intro, you have to start it outside now.
Did you build that Pico brake van that's in the video?
I didn't,
Oh,
but it did inspire me to actually make one.
have you built one now?
I have built one, but now it's with Matt's Maritime and Rail.
Oh, did you do a video about how to build it?
No, because I've got the Dapol one here, but I didn't actually do a build. I didn't actually do a build
one.
I don't think I actually did a build show for any. Oh, you want me to show you?
No, I thought you were going to because you reached over.
That's the one I've got. It's the Dapol one.
It doesn't have enough wheels.
No, it doesn't. It's got, but it's.
This is great. I love this. Yeah, shout out to Matt. Matt, if you haven't already, which I think you might have, because you've posted everything that you bought from Rob, throw it in the Discord so everyone can see, please.
Yeah, and then this was a collection between me, my friend Phil, and Longmeadow Junction. I don't know whether you guys follow him, but he hasn't done much in the way of modelling recently. But his is the large prairie. Is the large prairie there? No, it's not.
No, it's
basically this is. But it turns out me and Craig from Longmeadow Junction didn't even know each other pre-COVID. It was only when he saw me and Phil playing on the drive with our trains, he actually came and said, "You dough gauge? I'll be back in a minute." And he went round, got his locos. He only lived like 5 doors down from me.
Oh wow!
We didn't even know
okay.
we didn't even know each other, and we didn't even know each other collected O gauge. And he came round with his engine, and we used to play trains on the drive until like 11 o'clock at night, and just run trains up and down constantly.
When your
Please
wife
tell me you
said,
were talking
"Come
and
in,"
drinking beer.
That's it. Yeah,
Please tell me you were talking and drinking beer, and
we
not
were.
just playing
Yes.
games. That's all right then.
Yeah.
I just have this vision of your friend knocking at the front door and your wife answering the door and
Can we
going,
play trains?
Can Rob come out and play on the drive today?"
What train's
No.
this? Oh, right, it's the army train, isn't it?
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
of course. Reinforcements for Cadian Gate.
That's
Nice
it. Yeah.
work, man.
Before KDFL.
Before KDFL.
You just don't you don't like normal brake vans, do you, Dan? You like things that are quirky.
I like pre-grouping stuff. That's
Yeah,
pre-grouping.
it's kind of like his taste in girls.
One day I'll get round to building this for you, Dan.
What on earth is that?
This is an AA1 Falcon Works brass kit.
Okay.
Next slide, James.
I'm
This is my
moving.
this was my little setup that I had at work.
You took it
What?
to work?
You had a layout at work?
What?
Basically, we had a conveyor that on the mezzanine up up at work that no one was using. I was like, "Do you mind if I set up a little layout up there for a couple of months?" And they're like, "Yeah, just go for it." And I did. At lunchtimes, I'd go up there, sit on that blue sofa, and just run trains up and down all lunchtime. It was great.
You've not just like moved in. You've overtaken this whole area and throw all of this was at one point on this conveyor belt, wasn't it?
It's
Yeah.
reminded me of
And you've
years
just
ago.
thrown it underneath and just covered it with your dapple stuff.
That's it. That's it.
I have a
And I still work there.
I have a feeling James and Hilton are just jealous, but I know how this feels because I remember in a
I'm
previous
very
job
jealous.
taking a load of point motors and a load of points when I was building a layout and just sat there during a shift when we were on standby, just literally soldering up wires to all the point motors so they could just be dropped straight into the layout.
That's
Really
amazing. That's my friend Phil. Me and him, we made use of the show home garage because I lived right next to the show home for our new build estate, and because they weren't using it for anything in particular, and they used to leave it unlocked. In the winter, we'd just go in there, bung a heater in there with us, and just build our modular layout that we were building at the time. The only board that still exists from this is that one there, which forms Cadian Gate on my layout.
Oh, okay.
This was a joint project, but obviously when I moved house and had this loft, it all got dismantled and was used within the O gauge layout that I had then.
Did you leave him in the room? Just lock him up and
Yeah, just shut him in there.
He's still
there.
there to this day.
He's still there today. I can't. Oh, I've still got that Peckett as well. It's over there in the shed.
Nice brake van.
That was my only brake van back then.
No, but it's different to the other one. It's a 4-wheel version.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not mine then.
It's just like this one, minus the letters and slightly bigger.
It's slightly bigger. Chunky.
Chode.
We are getting, and this is where it all began in this loft.
I
So
see. Because the Apollo decor has arrived.
That is now Cadian Gate.
Welcome to Cadian Gate.
Absolutely.
Where the tank trains don't come anymore.
No, but I'm thinking about getting some Cadian models to sit in the quarryman's coaches. And this was the first run of the locomotives on that. I feel like I'm taking up most of this episode.
Oh no, this is fine, dude. It's nice to see your origins. You provided more material than these two.
I mean, yeah.
Go on, the next one. That's as far as it went because it was, and that's my friend Owen who came along for a little running session when I first set it all up. He was shunting wagons backwards and forwards for about an hour He was loving it.
Did you lock him in a hut as well and just leave him?
He's-
No, I just shut him in the loft.
He's
trying to make a-
somewhere behind all of the boxes, just dead.
Are you trying to make a point, Rob? Because there seems to be
That's-
more friend updates than layout updates in this part of the show. And this is my friend. And this is my friend. And this is my friend.
And these are my friends up above me.
Oliver,
Yes!
I'm going to tell you yes. I'm going to tell you yes.
Absolutely. It's the 1400 is the absolute best start to O gauge, hands down. It is such a great little locomotive, very reliable, just a lovely engine to start with.
Oh, Dan has another option. Dan,
I started
Oliver,
my
your
O
wisdom.
gauge journey with a castle. I just went all in and bought a castle.
you started with a castle.
I did.
How much did that cost you?
It cost me 400 quid, and I drove all the way to the New Forest to buy it from some random bloke.
Oh,
Just
dude, that
literally
is
bought it on his doorstep and took it
is
to my mate's layout and ran
bucket.
it.
That is bucket list. I would love a castle in O gauge.
But the thing is, you asked for origin stuff, so I'll never tell you any of this stuff in tonight because I only prepared my origins, not. There is too much. There's too many episodes to go through everything.
Yeah. Shh. We're getting
Can you
there.
imagine all
do,
the
this is the
anecdotes?
bef-
Oh my god!
This is the before.
Trust me.
This is the before. We're gonna do the during, and then we'll do the future. Come on.
My section is almost over.
It better be.
I'm
So
not
this
doing
is
Oh!
this was the first extension.
That is savage. He's
I
about to
joke.
get to his ex. Leave him alone.
This was the first extension from the board with the 3 sidings on it. That corner was an absolute nightmare to get right.
You heard it here first. Rob had to get an extension.
I just think it was difficult because the lighting from those coaches reflecting off the silver stuff is dazzling.
Also, is that
well, yeah.
ultraviolet blue? Or no, that's just the seats.
It's like Las Vegas.
The other awkward thing about when I first started in this loft is I only had a single bulb, which is pretty much just above where I am now. A single light bulb that lit up the whole place. I haven't got like this fancy LED light. Didn't have this fancy LED lighting back then.
Did the single light bulb only come on when you had a good idea?
Jesus Christ.
You're just heckling now, aren't you?
No.
Yes. We're past
Yes.
the watershed. That's the point now.
Oh,
Come on,
James, how old
let's
are you?
get through this.
No, we're gonna finish this first. We're gonna finish
Let's get through this. Keep going. Next one.
No. We have to watch them all. You've provided them.
Oh,
You're bored of your own layout.
But there's no train. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I just wanted someone else to. I just want someone else to have a go so I can heckle them now.
See what you've done.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
I think this was actually the first run of the Cure Stewart that I was giving a load test to, and obviously it walked away with the double B sets. Just didn't even break a sweat. Such a beast that thing is. Matt. You're not going to be disappointed with that loco.
Wait,
Okay.
you sold the Cursed Stewart?
Yes, he did.
All of my own O gauge is gone.
I
What?
thought you were
Except
never
for the
going to sell
Pekka.
the Cursed Stewart.
No, I had
That's-
permission from Lola to do it because I got Alice.
Who
Okay.
the is
fair.
Alice?
His other ex.
Did nobody? No, come on, Dan. I was hoping you would laugh at that.
That's Alice.
I was just
Damn
sad
it.
that he's. I'm just sad that it's still called Alice.
Who the fuck is Alice?
It's called Alice because it's the first locomotive my daughter actually cabbed.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's staying as Alice. And that this is when this layout actually started to take shape properly. Is the embankments going in, big paper mache
remember
everywhere, you know.
I remember this.
I remember this.
Yeah, we're getting more recent now. So you got the 121 setting off from the signal. That thing sounded immense as well.
That's awesome.
I missed that. If there's one
Don't say
locomotive
that.
I've had that would have been perfect for the kind of track that I've got now, would have been the 121.
Prairie.
Yep, old Cadian Gate Station. And
now
here
we're
we
on to
go.
the modern stuff.
And now we're on to the most recent stuff, and this is where I think it ends. I think.
He's running in his ex.
No, that's Tor.
They don't know that. Sorry, I'm up for work at 5. Great listening while basically farming us from my buck jumper. Thank you very much, Harry. I'm also going to be up at 5 a.m., which is 4 a.m. for you. So good luck to both of us.
Go on. I think the next slide's the last one, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Or not? This is going to be Alice. Oh yeah, Alice. Yeah, with the
Who is
the
Alice?
tippers.
That's Alice, dude. Jeez, come on, James.
Oh my days.
It's not like we're talking about Heather. Right, here we go. Yep, this is the final slide. The 2 Manning Wardles side by side, which I am very, very, very happy to own both of them because they are awesome models.
They are
absolutely
gorgeous, stunning. I love them.
Did you buy? Have you bought a third one yet?
No, not yet.
When are you going to? No, it's not
Yo.
Will. Yo.
We'll see.
No,
we'll see.
Yo.
Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs?
When will you wear wigs?
I do feel like I need to get the full collection, but I don't know yet. I might see if
you have to.
If it comes up for sale, if somewhere has a sale on Yo, I might have to divulge, but we'll see.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. No,
do what I do. Just do what I do with locks, Rob. Just collect them all. They're the Pokemon of the narrow gauge.
Gotta catch them.
Hilton, how much for this one?
Loch Don Roman.
I Loch Don Roman. He belongs there. I don't want him.
See now, Rob, you need to get a 00 kit of that and do it for Hilton. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You need to get a 00 kit of that and do it up for Hilton.
Important question.
You know what? I think I might.
That we can have. That we can do.
I'll see if there's any Harlech castles in 00 gauge for you, Hilton. I'll do it for you.
Lovely. I'd love that.
Because it'll go. No, I think a little narrow gauge railway in your distillery would be awesome.
Seconded.
Tickled a nerve.
With a third arm.
No, not this time. But soon. When we've moved and we've got a bigger, then I'll do narrow gauge. I promise. So you can make it.
So yeah, everybody. So everybody now knows my background anyway. So on to the next person, please, because I feel like I may have bored everybody.
Well, no, I loved it.
I thought that was great, mate. I'm very, very intrigued into your past, and that was eye-opening. It was glorious, mate.
I'll tell you what, I enjoyed it so much. Here's a magnet. Stick a couple of those pictures on my fridge.
I've never seen your journey through through Engage before, Rob.
Yeah,
so that was first for me. So
my dad is actually currently looking for pictures of my granddad's layout in like Polaroids and stuff that he's got. So I might even do a video on that on my channel at some point. Because I could talk about that layout forever, genuinely, just from what I remember. But I appreciate you all listening and watching.
One for you, Hilton.
No, it was really cool.
No, thank you, Rob. That was really good, mate. It was nice to see, especially your Engage influence. I was always wondering, how you meant, why you got into O, and then you had shown all the Engage stuff, and I thought, why didn't you stick with that? That was brilliant.
I didn't. I had no friends that collected Engage, but I had many friends that collected O gauge. So I was like,
peer pressure.
No, it's kind of like we decided we were going to start a club, which has now evolved into the Telford O gauge group. So that's how it started.
So
James's birthday.
So at the beginning of the stream, we explained that Rob and I shared the same birthday on Monday. Happy birthday, us. So I'm wearing a hat that nobody else is wearing because to you and to you and to you. But also, thank you very much, Matt. So,
How
we
old are
asked
you?
at the beginning how to guess how old we are, and we've seen some interesting figures. Someone said I was 42.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Oh, oh. But a lot of people have been very close. I can say that Charlie Hooterton was the first one to get mine correct. So I turned 32 this year.
32.
I turned 32 this
He's
year.
the baby of the group.
I am the baby.
James. Okay, so James is 32. Then Rob is 37. Right. 36.
That's better. Yeah.
Okay. 36.
No, it'll be 19, Max.
Just a baby.
Just a
Just
baby,
baby.
yes. So there you are. So I turned 32 on Monday. Rob turned 36. So Rob, happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday to you, James.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday to both of you, lovely gentlemen.
I'm out of
Cheers,
whiskey.
lads.
What do you
So am
mean
I.
you're out of whiskey?
In the glass.
Water. Oh, the
What?
coast is
Well,
stuck.
Water. So Rob is the oldest. Do we have to do
yes,
this
he
now?
is actually. Rob is
Rob
the
is
oldest.
the oldest.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Dan, how old are you?
Um, 26 this week.
Wait, how old is Dan? What the hell?
36.
86.
37 this week, did you say?
No, I said I'm
Yes,
36
see.
this week.
Yes, you get
You're 36 this week as well.
Yeah, yes. As in, like, I'm still 36. I haven't turned 37 yet.
Ah, right.
Wait,
So, it's your birthday tomorrow?
No, it's not this week.
Oh,
he is 36 this week.
Yes, it's in.
He's just being.
we
He's just
don't.
being
We don't
Dan.
need to. We don't need to discuss when it changes.
okay.
Oh, Tom's
Okay.
turned up, and he missed the whole bit where we told everybody
Yeah,
not to talk to him.
Should I go back? Should I go back to it?
Go back to the
Yeah, we
slide.
like-
We'll do it again.
Let's go back through all of Rob's stuff.
Yeah. Tom, we're going to start again just for you.
I don't think we got another 2 hours.
Good evening, guys, and welcome to the Shunting Yard.
That's oh yes, exactly, Max. Max gets it.
Yes.
That is Dan's age.
Okay. So speaking of Dan,
Oh no.
I randomly put you next in the list, my friend.
All right. Okay. You did say Origins, so
That's fine. So
I'm gonna need another drink. Hold on, I'll be back. Keep going.
explain.
that was my first train set.
What is
It's a Batman big hauler. It was G scale. It was battery operated and had plastic track. And I don't remember it working. It must have worked at some point, but it's before my first memories. I just remember this thing that was knackered. But yeah, I used to. I believe I've seen pictures, but I couldn't find them of me like literally enthralled by it because it had sound and lights and was just generally entertaining, and had no sort of. Like growing up and looking at it, it's just like, oh, it's missing half the valve gear, and
I
it
was
should
gonna
say
say.
different things on the tender, and yeah.
And look at that. Look at the front pony. The distance between the two axles. Is that normal?
Well, I tell you what, we'll wait until you see your first train set before we judge. Yeah.
Have you seen the slides?
Sorry, it gets worse.
It
So,
gets a
yeah.
lot worse. So
Yeah.
that's brilliant. I mean, I personally, and this is going to be very biased in anyone who likes American O gauge, HO, or American Steam. Every
What
time
about
I see
E
something
gauge?
that looks like this, I mean, whatever. But anytime I see anything like this, all I can think is Back to the Future, which is the one damn model you can't get in any gauge. Like any gauge, you can't get it.
I think you're talking to the hand.
I can see. What have you got against what have you got
Overrated
against-
Tosh. Right.
Of course
Next.
it is, but next, moving on. Play
I got
Playmobil.
This was amazing. You could take the roofs off and put the people in there and be basically God because you could move the people around and do what you wanted with it. Loved it. I used to put it on the lawn and have the dog chase after it. It was that much fun.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
No, it is cool. It is
It
cool.
was the first trade set I had that my parents had just let me play with unsupervised.
You missed this hill.
Yeah. I had to be supervised for this one.
Oh, what is that?
Whatever it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It goes up to 88 miles an hour.
Oh, that's
my God.
awful. That's nowhere near as good as South African lemur. Oh.
I'm not gonna deny it, Dan. It's terrible.
Oh, God.
Oh. So then when I was 7 years old, because you could be God, yes. You can be God. Oh, and then if you move it on to the next one. So my first proper layout that I have no pictures of it, but it was an N-gauge layout, and it was
That locomotive is awesome.
Yeah, nothing worked apart from I had two of
That's a
those, a
tricks
green
one.
one and a blue one, class 27s, and they pulled
Bomb-proof.
everything on my. Yeah, you could throw them across the room and then they'd still work. They were just literally a long
made
metal
this?
with
Mini tricks.
Yeah,
Okay, it is a trick then, yeah. Okay.
yeah, it was so good,
Very
so
cool.
noisy.
I love
so
it.
Good.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I love those. I love the the buffers and the buffer shanks.
Look at
They're
that.
wild. They're so European.
Right?
I like how the ends are so curvy. It's so feminine in its looks. It's just, you know. It
So
should,
they're the
I think-
Nokia. They're the Nokia of the N-gauge world, are they? The
Absolutely.
Nokia phone.
Yeah,
The
I think someone
3310.
should make a 1-to-1 scale one, like literally make a full size one with those bogies.
And there are four things that could survive a nuclear blast: a Twinkie, a cockroach, a Nokia phone, and this.
And a Trix 26. Yeah.
But I got frustrated with N-Gage because like, there was no steam at the time that worked properly. I had one steam engine; it was a Britannia, a Mini Trix, and it didn't really look like a Britannia, and it didn't work that well. So I started pestering my parents for a 00 because I saw 00 everywhere and really wanted it. So eventually, if you move the thing on, you'll see why. Actually, my first 00 gauge train set, which was
Let's have a look. Hey,
Oh.
it's not just you. They look like little arms. It looks like it's trying to grab something.
yes.
It does.
This was the one. This was the one.
What did you have this one?
No, so I didn't have this exact one, but that 040 is the same design I had for my first Hornby. I've been trying to find a photo of the specific one that I had, but it was like a very playful red with a yellow smoke box door for some reason and blue wheels. But it was this exact set, basically.
Yeah. I remember it was great because it worked for about an hour before it developed a squeak, and then the engine had a squeak forevermore. So it's great. And it had, as a 7-year-old, it was just so much fun. But the track was awful. It was just sort of
Was
slowly
this
knacking
steel,
itself over time. Yeah. Well, no, it's just literally the Hornby rail joiners at the time. They would just literally go, ugh, and then nothing would cut.
They would splay, wouldn't they? And they'd just
It's just terrible. But the speed, it was so funny being able to get it to the speed where it would tip onto two wheels, slow down a touch, then go back on its thing, and then speed up, and then
That's cool.
I think we could all associate with that if you've ever had one of those. At the
definitely.
speed. Yeah.
Very cool.
So
Very,
that
very
led to just getting all sorts of things, but it was all, frankly, rubbish. All of it. Until the year 2000, when Hornby raised the game and they brought out this. This was the first decent model I ever had. The one that
was this
actually
2005?
looked like a 2000. It was the year 2000.
Was this 2000?
Yeah, I remember it being in the catalogue and thinking, why is that so special? And my dad like saying to me, "It's going to be good. It's going to be good." And he
Super
goes, "Well,
detail.
I really, really want one. Really want one." Went and got it the week it came out, and was just like, "Yeah, this just makes everything else I have look shit."
Yeah,
You're gonna
I can believe it.
Yeah,
You're gonna love what I have coming up.
and basically that was what 2000, and then not long after that, it didn't turn the tide, and I just got into other things and just became a teenager, listening to music and watching Formula One. So, yeah, and as you said,
Like a good
Origins.
man.
I haven't put anything in about when I picked up the hobby again when I was 19 years old into adulthood. I just literally my Origins. So yeah, that's it,
fine.
really.
That's perfect. Honestly, I think Rob overdid the homework.
A little bit. Just a smidge.
just a little bit, but it was perfect. It really was.
Don't worry, Rob. B+.
B plus, B minus.
That's the first time I've got a B in anything. Thanks, Dan.
Moving swiftly on now, Hilton.
Whoa.
Oh,
Tell us about
there's
your origin stories.
There's nothing for me.
Because you didn't send me anything, so
Because I don't have anything to show you, I'm afraid. That's sad.
Hilton was
I tried
born
to
in this-
find.
did you start like 2 years ago when your YouTube channel started?
No,
course
I
you-
started. I did you listen to my interview on MERP?
You talked about. You talked
Listen,
about.
laugh, talk about Star Wars.
We literally spoke about it for 5, like at the most.
That was
Really?
the edited bit. That was the edited bit. I know how long you talked without the editing.
Okay, no. So I mean, mine really isn't that exciting. So that starter set, that Hornby starter set that Dan showed, I basically had that one, but it was red. So the engine was red. It had a yellow smoke box for some reason, and it had blue wheels. I don't know why. Maybe that was the colonial version that Hornby sent out to like the colonies, and they were like, "Shame."
with all the
We'll
spare
send you
parts
this
on it.
one. It was basically just misprints. Like they were just like, it's fine. We'll just give South Africans will have no idea what this is.
They don't know what a British engine looks like.
Exactly. Train. So that's what I had, and then I got a Lima diesel from my dad a couple of years afterwards. I was probably about 7 then, and I had that. It was an SNCF diesel, sort of with a bunch of like coaches, which I thought was amazing at the time because it had actual.
I could just imagine like the egg, like literally doing this, and it's like, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing, but
No,
I'm...
no. He crawled out and went for Scotland.
Scotland.
Scotland. In a posh prawn accent.
Oh,
Hold on, Phil just found it. I can contribute an image. Hold on.
Have you got? Send me or show it because you have admin permissions apparently.
I do. Hold on. I've got it here. Where did I save it? Oh, come on, Discord. Just save it. Right, I've got it. Sorry.
If it will do it live.
If it will do it live. There we go. Hello? Oh, there we go.
Is it?
Is
It's
it
sideways.
me you're looking for?
Wait, take this away, James. There we go. Wait, add to stage. There we go. That's the
Ooh.
one. It's sideways.
It's
but
even going
that's the
uphill.
one. Yeah. 90 degrees.
It's pocket rocketing away.
Yeah, thank you, Phil, for finding that. I really appreciate
This
it.
was
But
this was the thing that Laurie was mentioning last week, I think, that he wanted
really?
to find. Yeah. He was mentioning this specific set last week.
Came with a
so
tunnel.
I've actually still got the logo. It's lost its smoke box door, but it's
Do a review.
It still runs. It
Do an
still
overview.
runs like
do an
a
overview.
monster.
Do an
Do an
overview.
Do an overview.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Wait,
Yeah,
How
first
many-
week of April. Your
No.
April first overview.
Wait. I need to find out how many videos he's done first.
Hilt, is there any chance you could DCC fit it?
You can hardwire that.
I'm sure I could, yeah.
Hilton,
I reckon that'd look great running
have-
around your layout.
you have
Be
9
very
videos.
colourful.
You have 9 videos to 100. Make it your 100th video.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I need
An
to go
overview.
and dig in my nephew's toy box because I know it's there somewhere. So I'll go find it and see if it's still in a state that's somewhat usable. But
A 3D printer smoke box door.
I still have. If you give me 1 second, I will pull out the original lemur that I talk about something else.
No, we're all going to stare at Dun Roman.
No, don't do that.
We're going to stare at the beauty of Dun Roman.
Oh, it is beautiful, honestly.
I think really we should add to the lore of it. We should make up like a new wee beastie who lives in the glen. At the back.
Well, actually, what I think
Oh,
we'll
now
do
he's not
is
full screen.
we will take a quick look at some other origin stories while we're waiting for Hilton. So Jakub, which is the right way to say it now that I know he's Czech, it's Jakub. Started with a HO with a Pico 040 and in 00 with a LMS Ginty set.
That's a strong set.
That's a very strong set.
Can't go wrong with LMS.
Ori can, yeah.
As long as it wasn't TT120, it's fine.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't that, it's okay. Mine began with the Flying Northernman. I mean, that might be the better. We could say that from now on. I'm happy to say that from now on. We're going to call it the Flying Northernman.
To be
Flying
fair,
Northerner.
when I came back from Scotland in February, the Pendolino I was on was named the Flying Scousman.
Flying Scousman.
Yes, that was the name of the Pendolino.
One awful name.
Yeah, right. Phil Thomas set from the late 80s, followed by Great Western Mixed Traffic in 93. Yeah. Those panniers, they were rock solid. You can still get them. Charlie, first loco recall having was a Class 08 from Hornby back when you got a decent amount of wagons with a train set. Amen to that.
That was back when you used to get like 8 wagons in a train set, right? They used to be getting full boxed. So you'd have your loco, wagons, and the controller was hidden around the back. So all you got on the front was track and rolling stock.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick though. Those train sets were awesome.
Derek, classic night mail set. The Type 3 Class 37.
That's an awesome one.
Working mail coach, sleep car, brake first. That's a classic set. Classic set. Was it the Woolworths one? Oh, look. Yes.
Right, Rob, you have to do a video about that.
This was my first 00 gauge set.
Wait, Rob. How many videos are you away from your next milestone?
Oh, here we go.
Rob, you are at 81 videos. Your 85th video needs to be that.
I need to get it chipped then, don't I?
We can run it on DC. Does it not have a controller and track?
I do have a duet, I suppose.
There you go.
I should hook it up to the layout. I'll figure it out.
Charlie also had a Caledonian local.
Oh, that was one with like the blue coach, like and a couple of wagons, wasn't it? All the Cali stuff. When they actually put things together that actually were supposed to be together.
Aaron, first train was the same year my home burnt down. After months of saving up, I went to a local show, bought a peppercorn A1, a wagon, and track for $100 New Zealand dollars.
Nice.
That's good value.
To hear about your home.
That doesn't sound like a proper currency.
It's not.
Basically, just monopoly money.
It's monopoly. No. Rand is monopoly money.
I don't know. Rand sounds like a proper currency because it's a currency, but just literally naming a country and saying the word dollars after it doesn't sound like it.
And then
it's a bit like saying, I don't know, Netherlands pounds. Just doesn't work.
Dutch quid. I'm going to call it the Dutch quid from now on.
Dutch quid.
Was an infant when my granddad started his current 00 layout. I've grown up with it and even helped him along the way. I owe it all to him.
That's so cool. I love that.
I understand that sentiment completely.
Okay, so I could not find the Lima diesel, but I did find the third loco I got, and I think I was about 14. I had like a random re-interest in trains again, and I remember at the time I was doing particularly bad at school, and my mom took me to a model train shop one day, and she said, "I'll buy you this. You can choose one locomotive here for under a certain price." And if you do well in your exams, you can have the loco. I didn't, in fact, do very well in my exams. However, my mom still honored the agreement for some reason. So I have this tiny little Austrian engine here, which is made by Kleinbahn, who no longer exist as far as I know. I'll try and there we go.
That's such a nice model.
That's so cool.
It is cool. Yeah, it's got the little smoke arrestor at the spark arrestor at the top. It's really cute. It's lost a buffer, but this cost about 500 rand back in the day, which I suppose is about 20 pounds. It's seriously heavy. Like, this is heavier than most models I have, which is nuts.
This Austrian engine is black.
Yeah, it's black, yeah.
Yeah.
What other color is there?
It's black.
And then when I got back into the hobby in what, 3 years ago, I bought, like, to start off, I bought the Hornby Midnight Freight set, which had a class 58, one of them bones, and that thing was rock solid. I kind of regret selling it, actually. I kind of want to get an EFE one now, even though they didn't run in Scotland, because I think they look so ugly that they're cool. So I want to get a 58 again. And then the next sort of steam engine that I got was this really, really old Triang Britannia, which I think appeared on a video very, like, right in my first year of YouTube. But what blew my mind was once I got this back into running order, like, the smoke generator still worked. There was still oil inside the little smoke generator. So I was over the moon to see smoke coming out of a loco because I'd never seen that before. So
that's fantastic.
Super short and concise history of where I came from.
Perfect. No, absolutely perfect.
How about you, James?
So before we get to me,
history is I was given some components when I was 5, and I started building track, and I still haven't finished building the track. The guys around me having trains, but I don't have track yet.
You're all gonna laugh, but not far off.
Did you start with brio, but you did handmade brio track, like literally carving the wood?
Little James at 5 years old, knocking out the wood.
Considering I was learning to build violins, then that's not far off. So little tiny violins. Charlie, two of my favorite sets were the Hornby HST Virgin set and Twin Train set Spirits of the North. Shame the Hornby Pacer was an awful runner after an hour.
That's something that Hilton's into, isn't it? Spirits of the North.
Yeah, kind of am.
Yeah. Rather than spirits of colonies like Rob.
Callum, pretty much the same story. Age 3, layout in the loft with my granddad. At Christmas, I got my first loco. Hornby Sentinel, Great Western 101, or 040 OST.
That's cool.
Thunderblade 989 says first with the Lionel O gauge New York Central set.
See, I think
Lionel always.
I think those in America tend to the start sets always tend to be O gauge, don't they? I mean, even our American Dan would have probably agreed with us there. Is like his first train set would have probably been O gauge too, because that's kind of what they use, isn't it? Because they got more space, whereas us peasants in the UK, we have to make do with the smaller stuff.
The thing is about Lionel is it's an infectious disease that's covered North America. Their sets have a lot of play value, but they're
Lionel?
just gopingly awful. Yeah.
What, you mean 3-rail?
Yeah, well, you know, it makes Hornby
The
Double O
mo-
look luxurious, even though it's half the size. But it's like I went to a Lionel museum when I was over there last, and I've never seen so many trains that don't look like trains in one space in all of my
I
life.
must.
It's like,
Yeah,
I reckon
think.
the guys designing them had cataracts. They're like,
Yeah.
Dan,
"Yeah,
but
this
but
is vaguely
can-
but
right.
Dan, on the
No,
on
go
the
around the
3 rail
Christmas
note,
tree."
on the 3 rail note, that I mean, Germany may not have won the war, but they did win America because they definitely got that 3 rail in there. So
We had 3 rail in the UK.
Can-
It's, we
no,
had
I
one
know, I know. So
we just
I
got
mean,
rid of it.
Scouse
Dan,
Lionel.
I need you to be in a future episode with someone who models in 3 rail. It's all planned in. You'll see it on the diary. But I need
I
you to
know-
be in there just so you can heckle them.
I know all the idiosyncrasies of it because when I did O gauge, I used to visit a layout that had a third rail or stud contact and a third rail, so I had to fit skates to my engines to run them there. It's just an absolute pain. But there was a reason for it, and the reason was that with common across both rails, you could put track circuits in and have the signals work from track circuits. I don't recall Lionel ever doing that.
No, they just have wheel spin.
They just have wheel spin.
The only cool thing I've seen about Lionel is they have this one car, like this freight car, that has a cardboard cutout policeman, cop, and a cardboard cutout down and out, hobo, and they chase each other around the car. Like they literally go like as it rolls along. It's ridiculous.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I've seen like the Halloween ones and like the, I don't know, there's like Christmas. Oh my gosh, they're just insane. But like for the price you pay to have a Halloween like mallet run around your layout, like is it really?
That would be horrid. That would be
Is it worth
horrid.
it? Is it
No.
worth
These
it?
are the questions we need to save for that particular guest at the end of August.
Sure.
Sure, Max. So Callum's just saying that the following year he got Midland cross country set, and then Max started out with a tender-driven mallard and 3 of Gordon's coaches, only to find years later that they were his brothers first. That's sad.
Deception.
Oh,
Deception.
That's sad.
It's like no, I have a feeling in his household, his brother was a bit like, "Is it 00? It's for me." I reckon that's probably what happened.
Okay. I don't know how that works. You'll have to explain later.
It's a meme, James.
Is
We have
is
them in
it?
the 21st century. Yes.
Is it? I was born old. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you were.
Anyway,
James.
on to James.
on to me. Where do I start? So, also, my grandfather was a very big influence in the beginning of my model railway journey. He was the one that encouraged, that wanted to take us to heritage sites, particularly the Watercress line, which was 20-minute, half-hour drive from our hometown. And
From my
he didn't have,
hometown.
and he didn't really have a layout as such, but he really enjoyed taking things apart. He wanted to know how things worked. And one day he came home from this club that he was in. This must have been when I was 4 or 5 years old. And he came home with this box of N-gauge American stuff. Just randomly, and was setting it up on the kitchen table at my grandparents' house, and was just running it around the kitchen table. And that's the first memory I have of model railways, is an N-gauge thing on a table.
Nice. Nice.
Of course, then the little blue bastard came into my life.
Oh, damn it.
And without asking for it, but knowing that I was obsessed with the railway series and the TV series, as you can be at the age of, God, that must have been the age of 5. Christmas that year, I got a Thomason Percy Hornby set, and I still have one of the coaches, I still have one of the wagons, one the Tidmouth Milk Wagon, and the Percy Pocket Rocket chassis. I still
But
have
no
the
Percy.
chassis, but no Percy. I have no idea what's happened to Percy's body over the year, but I have a chassis. So if anyone has a locomotive body recommendation for me to get, let me know, and I'll do a video on that.
You can do an NG7, I don't know, something or other with that.
Well,
Surely.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Is if you have a recommendation for a 3D printed body or a
Send
body
it to
that I
Rob.
can find for this, let me know. I will happily go and do that. So
It's
this
Well,
is
funny
the
you should
first-
say that, James. Is that Greg fits on the old school Percy chassis?
Does it?
That body kit that you repaired for me. So maybe you could do an NG7 logo.
Oh, don't tell me that because I fell in love with that.
My name's
sad,
Greg.
you know, because
My name's-
speculate he didn't have any track. Look at the picture. There's no track under any of these trains.
This is not the picture.
At least it's not carpet.
This is true. So yeah, this was the first train set that I got, and I loved it. I played it to death. It was going round. It went around the Christmas tree each year. It was around all the sofas. You know, we didn't really build a layout for it. It was mainly table or carpet. I'm sorry to say, I was young. Leave me alone. Then moving swiftly on.
I didn't know
I
that
was-
they did the two of. Oh, okay. Never mind.
St. Patrick.
I was given.
St. Patrick.
Would have been around 10 years old. So I'm
St.
slightly.
Patrick.
Yes, this is not St. Patrick. This is St. David.
At least he got a saint.
Anyway, so about 10 years later, I didn't really do much with model railways. I was, school. And then I was given, he says as it's falling apart, a Hornby Saint class,
Oh, you still got it.
which I still have to this day, which falls apart every time I try and put it together.
Does it work? Because I had one and it never worked.
No, it never worked. I want to restore it. I do want to restore her.
Does it have the scream?
I don't know. I haven't run it in years. It's missing a smoke box.
Oh,
Smoke box door that I need to replace, but otherwise everything else is there. I can't see any details that are
you know what,
missing.
James? You
It
know
needs
what?
to be fixed.
I have something for that. A bin.
A bin? No. This is. I will never get rid of this.
Hornby
It
are
was
doing
given-
a nice new one. You don't
was
need it
given-
anymore. It can go
it was-
into the bin.
This is sentimental. It was given to me by a friend who is no longer.
The
Here.
dolly mixture.
So this will never go into the bin. This will stay on display for as long as I live. This was given to me by a dear friend who I lost several years ago.
Yes. What Max says. No.
When
the
Dan-
next one.
When that one.
No, keep going. There we go. You're
Yes.
telling us all what videos we should be making. Now
No.
it's time to tell you what to make.
It's already on my mind. Don't worry.
But I think you must replace that smoke box door, James.
Yeah. So I want to overhaul
3D
it so
print
it
one.
works. I want to replace the smoke box door, and I want to replace the ring-filled motor with a CD motor, unless I can get a replacement ring-filled motor. DCC.
You could do a
fits it
salvage
and
or
have
scrap with
that
it.
I can run. One day I will eventually get round to it.
What
But
you'd
it
be
holds a
better
lot
off-
of sentimental.
You'd be better off getting a motor from a county, I think it is now. Yeah.
Well,
'cause
maybe
I
I'll
think
do
Hornby
that.
reissued it and they redid the motor, but I can't remember if they may have put it in the loco though. Which, yeah.
Max, we know.
The
So, yeah,
Atlantic
this-
configuration is superior.
This holds incredible sentimental value to me. I will never get rid of it. It was the first Great Western locomotive that I owned, and I've had it for a long time.
Have you always been a Great Western guy, James? Has that always been
Well,
like a consistent thing for you?
well,
Hey, hey, hey!
I bet you
I love
didn't
to
see
see
this coming.
it. I didn't need to put slides together because you guys have all got my stuff in yours. So it's fine.
Oh, you had one of those as well.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
one of these. So this would have been 2004, I think. My grandmother came home with a box of model railway stuff, and there was a bunch of track in there. There was some wagons and stuff, but this was the only locomotive in there, and I instantly was like, "What the frick is this?" Like, and it
It's a poem,
fascinated me,
baby.
and I ran it to absolute death. And this was still in my personal, well, this was still in my technical possession until about 3 years ago, when I upped and sold everything that I had left over from beforehand. The only thing I kept was the Saint and the Pocket Rocket Percy chassis for some reason, but I sold everything else in an instant moment of regret to fund
Oh,
moving,
James.
moving bits and buying a house and everything.
I suppose that makes sense.
So, but this was, it's a Class 58 in rail freight grey, which the livery I absolutely love. I think it was poor application. I don't know. It looks toy-y, but it was great. It was the first diesel that I owned, and I loved it when it worked. It was obviously secondhand. It ran intermittently and it was stuttery, but it was something different than what I had already.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think the rail freight is probably the best look for that, the Class 58.
I agree. And then I built my first layout. So only in 2004 did I actually build my first tabletop layout. It was based on a Hornby track map, not this exact track map, but I picked a random track map picture. I had 3 different Hornby controllers to control different sections. So I had for some reason I had the shed line was a completely different controller, and the 2 inner loops were 2 separate controllers as well. It was all run through Pico solenoid point motors, and I used an old junction box with some toggle switches to do all the point work. It was cool. The first electrical engine. It was like my introduction to electrical engineering. My uncle, so after my grandfather passed away, he basically took over the role of guiding my brother and I, and he helped me build this first layout, being an electrical engineer himself. So yeah, it was great fun. I had that for several years in my garage. It got moldy and then not moldy, depending on what season it was, because the garage wasn't insulated. We had it on a pulley system, so you literally pulled a chain and it would lift up so you could park the car, and we had to take the car out if we wanted to put the railway down. It was great.
That's cool.
It was so good. So many years and so many memories from that garage. We had no space at all in the garage when this thing was down, because we were lined with loads of storage and everything. You could barely get a car in there. So that was the first. That was the first proper layout. We had that I had that for a good few years.
The old track mat format is one that is tried, tested, and proved to provide many joyous hours. So good on you, mate.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I got my first proper brand new locomotive.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. So in 2005, Hornby announced. Thank you, Phil, for the eBay link. Hornby announced not a retool, but another batch of rebuilt merchant navies, and they had general steam navigation there. And I looked at it in the Hornby catalog and fell in love with it. I don't know why. It must have been the axles, the wheels. I don't know why 2005 me looked at this and went, I must have it. So I saved
because
up
it's
all
a thing
my
of
pocket
beauty.
money.
It is.
No. I dislike most bullied.
No, it's a thing of beauty. No,
It
come
is
on.
an absolute thing of beauty. You cannot not like a rebuilt merchant. I'm sorry. No, I don't. I don't get. I like that. I like how it looks. I can't not like it. It's gorgeous.
This is the difference: is that you can have something that in real life is kind of boring or ugly or whatever, but you can have a well-made model of it that you respect and enjoy because it's a well-made model. And that's what I kind of think these are. Like the real thing is not that inspiring.
No, but this was.
But the model,
perfect.
for its time, was really good.
It was so good. I ran that thing to absolute death. So much so that I ran it so that the crank pins, the rods came apart.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
The screw, and I never fixed it, and I didn't get rid of it at all. I didn't get rid of it until the Great Purge of 2019. Sorry, so 6 years ago, when I was moving out here, that I decided that I didn't need anything anymore and I wanted to completely start again. So I sold everything and I got rid of this. And I so much regret it.
For shame.
I seriously regret it.
There's nothing to regret. There are better things you can get to the Southern now, which fits your time period. I would strongly recommend the N15. The N15 is a thing of beauty, and Hornby did a really good job of it. And it's easy to do CC fit.
But it's not general steam navigation from 2005 and the first ready to run new model that I purchased with my own money.
I think Max is on point again. It's true. It's so true.
So yeah, that was the pretty much a year or so after I bought this. So maybe 2007. That's when the decline of music. So I got really into playing the bass guitar. I got focused on school and then on, other things, driving, cars,
girls,
everything else that you don't do. And I didn't think about model railways again until I moved here, quite honestly. So a good 15
What was it
years.
that got you back into it, James, though? Out of curiosity.
So I'd always kept an eye on it. So I bought the odd magazine, and I was looking at I bought Hornby catalogs, and I was looking at things because it always interested me. But I never had space to do it again when I moved out of my own house, when I was in university, etc. And when I came here, within the second year when we moved into our house, about a month after we moved in, I met another Englishman who lives just across the field from me, and we hit it off because we were English and we were the only three Englishmen in the entire village.
It was the third.
So we started. There's another friend of mine called Ed who lives two streets away. So there's three of us. He came first, then it was my friend Stuart, and then
do they collect flags as well?
Probably, I don't know. I've got several.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were talking, and he casually mentioned that he's building a model railway, and I went, "Oh, okay," thinking that he was building a little tabletop track max sort of thing because that's what I had in my mind at the time. And we went to his house, and he's building a 35-meter long representation of Coventry
Yeah, you've
Station
mentioned it.
in the
Yeah.
1930s, like almost to scale, like absolutely insane. He's been building it for the last 5 years. He's
That's
almost
mad.
done a complete lap of his loft. So I'm still trying to convince him to let me take some proper videos of it and share it with the world. He's very input. He doesn't mind me taking photos and videos of the track close-ups of locomotives and things like that, but he's very hesitant for me to take some wide shots and show off what he's building.
Fair,
Um,
fair. Okay.
which I think is completely fair. So it wasn't until that, and I went, "Oh, I actually have an outlet for this. Maybe this is something that will get the fire burning, give me a hobby." I moved into airsoft while I was in the UK, and I then picked that up while I was here in Slovakia, and then COVID hit. More importantly, so all of that interaction stopped, and it's the same story. COVID hit. I needed something to do, so I thought,
Hey, presto.
why not try and build some models? So I started with some little card kits, which I've since crushed because they were terrible. um and that was in the old place, so when I moved, a lot of stuff just ended up in the complete bin. And it wasn't until I moved here that I bought my first new model, which was the baby Pania.
Oh boy.
Paperweight.
So the baby Pania was my first new locomotive that wasn't new, for this iteration of modeling. And as you all know, the rest is history
Sure.
and ongoing because you guys don't stop pestering me about it, which is fair, completely fair.
And we never will.
So when did you build your first panel of track?
The first panel of track.
He's been building it for the last year.
The first panel was built in May of last year. Doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
The first turnout was built in July of last year. Doesn't exist anymore. What part of Slovakia in James? I live in a village just outside of Trnava, so about 40 odd kilometers east of Bratislava.
That's the capital?
Yes, Bratislava is the capital.
Cool.
that's the place with the girl with the cello in James Bond.
What?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome.
I'm still going.
Awesome, Jimmy.
I have some regrets, but I'll get into those later in the year.
Oh,
But
I
that's
can't
my
wait for
origin
that.
story, honestly. Not as drab as, not as perfect as others, but that's just me. There you go.
No, that's cool, Jimmy.
We all have our
Thank
own
you for your
beginnings.
origin
But I'm
story.
gonna put an open thing now. If anyone sees the 2005 General Steam navigation for sale anywhere, please tell me. I don't care what Dan says. I need one back in my life, just for posterity's sake. What?
I will keep an eye out for you, my friend. I will.
What?
I understand
I will be genuinely astounded if Hilton finds one in South Africa.
That would be.
You'd be
freaking great.
surprised, dude. Honestly, you'd be surprised
But if he
what pops
does-
up here. Genuinely,
But-
genuinely. I've got some West Highland coaches from Buckman, like brand new. Like
Yeah,
for,
how did you
I
manage
think,
that?
like,
I don't
40
know.
pounds. Because the stuff has South African value is it's its own entity.
It's
So,
monopoly money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
Oh.
is. I can get some weirdly good stuff at really good prices sometimes. Yeah. So
Like diamonds.
like diamonds,
Thank you,
dude.
Phil.
Like diamonds.
Blood diamonds.
Like diamonds. This is Africa, eh? DIA.
This is deteriorated.
It's always deteriorated. So there you are. There's our origin stories. As Dan mentioned, we didn't really get into what's going on now. Rob overdid the homework in multiple things.
For the first time ever in my life.
No, I love that.
No, I thought that was great. I really did. I feel like I've undersold it because I have no photos of my previous stuff. That's how bad I feel. So
I
thank
felt
you
bad
for that
because I didn't
insight,
actually
Rob.
have any homework from before, before the digital age. Like I was like, oh, well, I haven't really got my origins here. This is just kind of treading on waters that I've already gone on my Instagram channel. But
We got to see
Also,
a
if somebody
pre-existing
can find
breakdown.
me, I just want to put this out there this evening. If somebody can find me Torquay Manor in 00 from a Cura scale, I will buy it. Just
oh, there we go.
Which one's talking? Is that the BR or?
Torquay is the first of the class, I think.
Yeah,
7800.
yeah. That's
So I'll-
that's the BR livery.
Fun story. I grew up on Torquay Road in South Africa. The name is the same. And my mom has just sold the house. So
Aw.
as like a goodbye to my literal home, I want to pick up Torquay Manor. So if anyone finds it, let me know.
Do
Come
your
on,
best,
everybody.
Internet. Do your
This'll
best.
be-
We need to find Torquay Manor.
This would be the first working GWR loco on Dunroman. Come on, guys.
First working. I've got Hogwarts
Yeah.
Castle, man. Don't stress.
We're gonna get another one. We're gonna get another one.
Does it have to be an Akira scale one? Can't it be a Dapple one so it actually works?
Does the Dapple have Torquay Manor?
I don't know if they've done it or not.
No, they don't. They don't.
I
I
need
know
a
because I
DCC
was
fit that
bidding on-
pannier hilt.
I know I was bidding on 3 Dapple Manors.
I
this week,
only
even though
want
Dan told me
Torquay
never to.
Manor. I only want Torquay Manor.
And Torquay Manor you shall have.
Oh,
Like them.
Dapple did do one, but it looks old. Is it old? I don't know.
No, the only manners are new ones. That is Torquay, madam. What do you expect to see out of a Torquay hotel? bed?
Charlie says there's one on eBay now. Link, Charlie.
I'm looking
link.
for it. I'm looking for it, Charlie. I cannot find it. It is.
Callum saying
There's a
green
Dapple
number
one.
Hang
Green
on.
Number one.
Is it
No,
the-
I'm
is
too
it-
lazy.
Is it the one
It's a
I'm
Great
bidding
Western
on?
engine. I'm not going to put that much
Wait.
input into it.
Hilton, is it the one I'm bidding on?
I don't know. Is it the one you're bidding on?
I'm bidding
James?
on. I'm bidding on.
James, I sent you a night owl. You send me a Torquay Manor. I think that's a fair trade.
I'm bidding on 2. I'm bidding on two locomotives. Yeah, there is one on thingy right now.
Is it the
100
Akira scale one?
Thunderblade has the right
it's-
idea.
It's
Love my-
Dapple. It's Dapple,
Love
and
my
it's
Dapple.
currently
Runs
100.
great.
They want 124 for it.
No, I don't want the Dapple one. I want the Akira scale one.
Yeah, of course.
The Dapple one will be better.
Okay, Dan.
He's not biased
Anyway.
in the slightest.
He's not biased in the slightest.
I know this because we have an Akira scale one at work for the workout. It's kind of part, but I have a Dapple Mogul, which has the same wheels, it has the same motor, and it has the same tender. So, yeah,
Mm.
I know it's good.
Phil,
Okay,
I'm
maybe.
afraid I have to disappoint you. I did not prepare meme selections for this week, mainly because I've been too busy.
Oh.
We will have to do it next week because we've got a guest on who will love it next week. So I think we need because
Callum.
he's one of the community. So we should
Callum
definitely
is
get on it.
absolutely right. by the
Callum,
Callum is completely wrong because Callum's also brainwashed because he's into the scrapped and dismantled. That's his railway.
Callum.
So,
No, but Callum's right because GWR locos are all the same. They're like Lego, and you can just put pieces of them together, and you can just make new
they're not
like
the same.
castles. Or
Do we have to get
Manners
Annie to
or-
pin you?
Ja-
do we have to get
James,
Annie to pin you to a
James.
chair? And
James.
for us
Another Great
to go
Western
through
engine
the
is the
differences.
same as this one then. Nothing.
Boys, let's look, guys. Didcot are proving you guys completely wrong here. They are putting several locomotives together to make one.
Exactly, the class 4700, right? That one.
They are
It's
literally
Lego.
making a night owl
It's
out of
Lego.
several GWR
It's Lego.
logos and an 8F.
It's freaking Lego.
I'm a GWR man, but it's getting to the point now where it's just I just can't deny it any longer.
You can't deny it.
Aaron, that's not going to help. That's not going to
No,
happen
that's-
at all.
Okay,
No,
Right,
Aaron
I'm going to
appreciates
tell you
it,
all
no.
now. The problem is that there are some Great Western engines like that, yes, but all the interesting ones that I want to make a business case for us to make it work, they were changed constantly and had so many unique bits on them. They're not standard at all. They're anything but. So there's no
Oh my
chance
God.
of seeing anything
Dan,
fun or
please,
interesting.
please don't make Rapido make Great Western locos. Please.
There's so
Please.
many
Dan,
Great Western locos I want to
There-
do at work.
There
but
is there's a
can't-
need for a newly tooled Colic goods, isn't there?
No, there isn't a need for a Colic goods. We've got Colic goods. I'm talking about things like an Aberdare or La France or a Bulldog.
Oh, you're
or,
you're
you
talking
know,
about old
proper-
school GWR types.
proper Great Western stuff.
La France. I
La
love La
France.
France.
La France.
Right. La France, a proper GWR locomotive from
There are
France.
two reasons.
Je t'aime La France. Je t'aime.
There are three reasons why I want to do La France, right? Number one is I want one, but number two is that our sales guy who rings around all our retailers, he hates Great Western, but also he hates France. So him having to ring them up and go, have you ordered our Great Western La France yet? Oh, you should buy one because, and having to do that over 100 times would just be absolutely priceless.
Oh, I can see the appeal purely because I have to deal
Yeah.
with salesmen regularly.
Yeah, exactly. Is James having a pudding?
He's disappeared. I think he's upset.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
dear, bless him.
We don't need a new City of Trove. We just need Backman to actually sort out the smoke box door because it's too big.
What did I miss?
It spoils the look of it.
La
but the rest
France.
of it is-
You missed La France.
La France.
La
La
France.
France. So,
You know what? La France hangs on my office wall next to a 15F. So, yeah,
From its
good
neck.
things there.
So
No, it's in,
to
I have
tangent-
a painting of a 15F and I also have a painting of La France, and they both hang on the wall together.
Well, there's one of them you should burn.
The 15F.
Oh, it'd have to be the 15F, I'm afraid.
Absolutely not.
La France is so much more interesting.
thank you
That
very much,
just
Peach.
backfired.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Chris.
Good luck.
Take it easy, man. Sorry about the chaos, I guess. I don't know.
No, never sorry
not
about the chaos.
Don't worry, we'll
See you
scale
later,
it
Chris.
down a bit next time.
So quickly, Oliver was just saying that his first tender loco was a Hornby James, favorite locomotives, but never really worked that well. I mean, it could be worse. If you like James, you have
The
to
loco.
go and check out Tom, another friend of the channel, Tom's Modeling Corner. He's currently building an O gauge
He is.
kit, or at least kit bash of James, and he dropped the tender this morning.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
He dropped the tender this morning and has to completely redo it.
Stupid boy.
Stupid boy. So yeah, go share the love. Matt is asking, is anyone going to Chatham Model Railway Show?
Sam is. So is Tom.
Sam is. Go say hi to Sam for us.
Yep.
Sam's
Say
going,
hi to
Tom's
Mert.
going. Danny is going.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding it.
South- lot of
Southwest
people
Max.
Not you. Other Danny. I never
I
call
said
you
I'm-
Danny.
No, I said I'm avoiding it. It's literally just over there, but I'm avoiding it.
Why?
Because I'm actually a member of the club that runs it, and they currently have a policy of no under 18s in the club. So
So you can't go.
I don't want to be part of an event that for a non-inclusive club.
Hang on, are they not
No,
They-
no under 18s to the clubhouse. So as a parent, James, how would you feel if you were a member of a club and you couldn't take your kids
I wouldn't be
to
a
the
member.
club to go? Exactly.
Can I just ask Dan?
We did discuss
Dan.
this. We did discuss this.
Dan, how do you look so old when you're supposed to be 18? When you're supposed to be below 18? What have you done? There been lots of drugs?
No, what it was,
Lots of drugs.
I got over my O-gauge phase nice and early. That midlife crisis done. Just done and dusted.
At the age of like 17.
Yeah.
What, Aaron? Why are you watching the stream while driving a forklift? And 2, why are you watching the stream while driving a forklift on the main fucking road?
We can't be blamed for that, just so you know.
And that's the first F-bomb of the stream.
Do we have to put up a disclaimer at the start of the stream now?
Does anyone know if they made the hood in if Acura Scale are doing the hood in Class 50s?
The hood?
I wouldn't know. I don't
Thunderbirds.
follow them anymore.
Isn't the hood a Class 57?
No, it's a 50. Hood.
I thought he was talking about downtown New York then.
You mean 50031?
That's the right.
Oh, you said the hood.
The one.
I haven't just Googled that. Let's have
50.
a look.
031.
Class 50.
Listen, chaps, I'm going to have to go in a minute if we don't wrap this up, so I'll have to leave you guys to it.
Sounds like a threat.
We're starting to run out, and I need to. It
Fucking
doesn't look
kill you
like
if you don't wrap this up.
Hilton. It doesn't look like they're doing hood.
Oh wait, Zach says hood was
You're
done
gonna have
for
to
the
send...
group that own it in a small batch, but not a pod. That's rubbish. Okay,
Sounds like
let's
it's
wrap this up.
SPJ.
Hood was a
terrible.
battleship. Hood was sunk by the Bismarck.
I am aware of the Hood's history. I just want it.
No, people are asking in the chat. Said I thought it was a thing, and it sank in like 2 minutes. It was like ridiculously, and there was only one survivor, I think, and he was happening to just take a smoke on the deck at the time, and he saw the torpedo and he heading towards it, and he jumped into the water, just like literally dived in, and just happened to survive.
Oh
wow, that's mad.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
But what's even more mad is about 2 weeks later they hunted down the Bismarck and sank it properly good because it's upside down on the ocean floor.
Jumping into history now.
3 survivors. Yeah. I think that's telling you that we're at the end of our rope.
Yeah.
So there we are. That's our origin. That's the news. That's this week's Shunting Yard, which is the first one all 4 of us have been in for a few weeks now, which is insane.
It's good to have everybody here.
It's been a while. It's been a while, yeah. So next week we will be back. I don't know who will be here. We'll discuss that internally, and you can figure it out.
We'll find out who gets fired.
Yeah, somebody's getting fired today. Rob,
I didn't realise we were on The Apprentice.
Rob, we have a guest next week, don't we?
We do. Next week we have Matt, Maritime and Rail, discussing exhibitions.
Oh, cool! That's awesome. I'm stoked. Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that one.
And he's a avid, constant person who's on our Discord, and he'll love the memes because he's also the creator of some, I imagine. So it should be a good episode, full of laughs.
Full of laughs.
Full of laughs. For the first half of it, Aaron. Rose tomato.
Or tomato, depending on where you're from.
Tomato.
Tomato. Let's call the whole thing off.
Let's go. Okay, and on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Rob, where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram as The Kiln Line.
Very good. Dan, where can people find you? You
can find me on YouTube, putting coal into wagons, apparently, under the name Pedantic Mongrels Railway Channel. And on Instagram.
Is required.
There's a couple of Instagram, yeah.
Polling is required. Best video.
Yeah, that thing blew up, huh? Jeez.
Yeah. Where can we find you, Hilton?
Proper Chuffed on YouTube, Proper Chuffed on Instagram.
And Facebook.
Oh, and Facebook now. Yeah, I added that. And there were like a lot of people that were like, "Ew, no,
Ew,
Facebook, gross,
Facebook.
disgusting." And I'm like, "But
Right.
there's a lot of people there." But okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Oh well.
It works.
It's Facebook
James.
really called proper sozzled.
Proper sloshed.
You can watch Pete and Diesel for that. Don't worry.
That's proper sloshed. Yeah.
When's that coming? When's the next Pete and Diesel?
Yeah.
It's this weekend. I promise.
Is it this
I've been
weekend?
delaying
Excellent.
it. Yeah, it's this
Oh,
weekend.
that's brilliant because I have nothing
Watch
to
party.
do on Sunday.
Watch
I'm going
party
to
on the
curl
shunting
up
day.
in front of the telly with a nice cup of tea and watch Pete and Diesel. And you all should do it.
We'll
too.
be looking at some of the subscribers' layouts, including Dan's. So it'll be lots of fun.
Ooh, lovely.
Excellent.
I look
Cool,
forward to
James.
it.
Where did they find you?
People can find me on Instagram at the Little Western Model Railway. God, I need to stop drinking. And you can also find me on YouTube at the same handle.
Awesome, brilliant stuff.
Also,
I
if you
should've-
haven't
I
subscribed
really
to
need
James, please subscribe to him. He could do with the subscribers.
I really could. Do you know what? Do you
Yeah.
know how bad it's getting? The shunting yard is catching up. I think,
Guys,
I
please go
think-
subscribe to Little Western
the-
Railway right now.
Let me. I'm gonna tell you right now. So my channel is currently at 294, and the shunting yard is at 243.
Damn.
Tell you what, that's pretty good considering we're only on what, episode 16. That's really good.
Considering we're on episode 16, that's fantastic, but it does not reflect well on me. So, there. I would appreciate.
All right,
So,
let's wrap this
thank
baby
you.
up.
Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for sticking with us and providing your origin stories. If you want to join us, check out the Discord. Links are in the description below, and we'll speak to you then. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you ghouls later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
Wait, there's the button. There's the button.